Big up the 18. Big up the 18. Big up Liam. Big up Mermaid. Big up the Jim Smith there. You will be having a great night in the chat tonight. No linky, no likey. Big up the tunes, by the way. Big up the tunes. Jim, you were having a night in the chat, son. No panel link for Jim Smith. If you've got a problem with that, see the Northern King. You don't want that smoke. Liam doesn't miss a trick, does he? Our Liam. Pick up there, Liam. Beanie hat or no beanie hat? I don't even know what it is about the beanie hat, like. Probably is a bit of insecurity, like. There you go, there you go, there you go. Well, we are going to be going to a beta if we keep that up. Yeah, big shout out to Signum there. I said to Louise before this live, I said, I've got this song, Signum. She went, who? I said, Signum. Signum, what you got for me? And she went, oh, I've never heard of it. So I said, here, have a listen. She said, nah, man, the one like that. But I put it on anyway, like. Yeah, man. So we're all about positivity. We're all about positivity, aren't we? Well, we are at the minute, like. Let's have a look. It's Team McGeary in the house. What's happening, Steve? Could you have to give me head a shake here, like? I'm going to put the link out. The links for Northern King, yeah. My co-host, you know, when you just need a little bit of help, you know what I'm saying? Where are we? Okay, now forgot how to do it. What's happening, Craig? Big up DC. Have you seen DC's beard, by the way? So there's like, I can't even do the link. So DC, have you seen his beard? Someone said that's AI, like, I think Northern King said, oh, it's AI. I thought, that can't be AI. So DC, is that an AI beard or what, mate? In your avatar? You know what I'm saying? Look at Jim crying his eyes out there. Ooh, he's been crying all day, man. He was crying in Flavours earlier on. And, you know, just crying, man, because he's had nowhere to go, has he, man? Oh, Jimbo. But he's getting his free StreamYard back tomorrow. I did see him put that in the chat. Free StreamYard. So we can expect 20 hours of Jim Smith over the next few days. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, troops? You know what I'm saying,
Good evening, Moon, you alright?
Oh, I am. I'm glad you're here, like, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? You know what it's like, man. So you have everything set up, don't you, for your life and that?
Yeah.
You have it all sorted out for like 5 to 7, and then I went to link it to my phone and I turned my Wi-Fi off, and like just everything just went off. Everything got set up. So, do you know what I mean?
I was live last night. My laptop kept losing connection from the internet. Like,
it's not good though when you're a big host, is it?
Yeah, it's not like I suppose.
Because that makes all the difference, mate. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to have good production of the live. Unlike,
you know, you must be picking tips up off me, eh?
Well, yeah. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Me getting tips off Northern King. You'd never have believed it, man.
I know. I think I'm going to lay off the lives for a bit. Like, I'm sick of getting threatened.
Who's threatening you today, like?
Somebody who's took on this fake ID. It's me, and it's not even me. He's got to get in. He's read it. It's one of them pictures. On the pictures I keep showing that people saying to me, he's got one of them, like, and that, you know, that what do you call him? Stephen William or something. He's called Stephen William King or something. Yeah, it's just had a bit argy bodgy without you know that Wayne. You know what I mean?
Wayne's World.
Aye, the puff. Wayne the puff. Aye.
Do you know what? Before I forget, mate, Big Baz has shared one of his shared him today. That Wayne's World, saying sub to Wayne's World. Big Baz.
Oh, mate, he's a fucking bit of a weirdo. Like, he fucking made a fucking poster about Axel saying he got 10 years, fucking 2020 for being a bacon. Axel's been around here for 3-4 years on this community, so he only done a year of his 10-year sentence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he's made one of them, and I'm going to ask, saying it's a comment, looks like I've made a comment, saying I'm going to ask her to attack a woman. He's a fucking weird fella. He's a weird fella. Just a proper weird fella, hey? You know what I mean? But you can tell mine's edited like us. The Northern King bit's smaller than the text line.
What's happening, Baz? So what have you done about it? Have you responded to it, like?
Just shared it.
What's he done that for anyway? Have you been talking about him or something?
Well, he made that poster about Axel, and I jumped on Axel's panel, and he was in Axel's chat, like, so I just tell him what I thought of him, like.
All right. And then you got your own fake post.
One key, I then I got my own fake post the next day.
So I'll probably have one by tomorrow then.
How about your panel? So you know. What do you think, man? Yeah, you get somebody hurt like that, couldn't he?
Well, yeah, like I've never heard of him.
Although
he has got a good first name, though. I do like his first name.
I don't think it's his real name.
Is it?
It used to be called Wayne the Puff, but then he found Fly Me to the Moon's channel and thought I'll have to change that name.
I used to get that all the time, you know. Wayne's World.
Yeah.
It's like some.
But he's a weird fella, like. He's a weird fella. All because us fucking says he shouldn't be fucking trying to bake a man off with fucking fake things because it's just shitty thing to do, isn't it?
Just couldn't write it, could you?
Calling them a nonce, do you know what I mean? It's just bad, man.
Noncey chops.
Noncey chops.
Howler's been coming up with some belters, like Howler sent me the avatar, you know, for this live. The one of me in an I think there's one of me in an aeroplane where I look a bit mad. And there's a few decent ones with Ravanelli, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Howler, I didn't even say anything. And he started having to go there because he was arguing with Pez. So just jumping up, wound him up a bit like. Did you see it, man?
I don't know if I did, you know.
It was on Joey. It was today. He was on Joey about 2:30 or something. It was on Joey Bobo's arguing with Pez. I just put in there. I don't know what I put in. It's like the slow. I don't know what I put. I just put a comment in, so then he starts saying, my channel, I just attack people. So I jump on.
Is this today? This afternoon?
This afternoon, aye.
Never. I don't know who's Joey Bobo's. I never watched Joey Bobo. Like.
Aye.
He's off his nut, him, like.
He is. He is off his nut, like.
He's off his nut, man. Like, I have watched his channel before, but I just can't work the fella out. Like, I know he's done that shit in the past and all that, but taking that away, I just still can't work him out.
I know.
I've been in his panel a couple of times. Does he like his drink?
I think he just takes something, but I don't know what. Like,
he's always.
Nah, I don't know. He's always. I don't know. I think he's got some conditions because he's always like goes get angry straight away. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. What he did was years ago. You know what I mean? Who Matt Judge? The girls are going like I held it against him for ages. Other people's are him, so why should I fucking hold it against him? Like, you know what I mean? It's a scummy thing he did. I told him exactly how I feel about it. But also got a nice fucking shot, like. Jump with his pun at the wine fucking people
up. I haven't. Today, earlier on, I was listening to Flavors.
Sorry if I missed anyone in the chat. I didn't have the chat on. I had the backstage thing on and no one's highlighting comments. That's all I could see the comments.
The last night was funny. Like I'd been to work all weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday at work, 12 hours, 7 or 7. Like it was red hot as well, wasn't it? Like, so it was absolutely just devastated all weekend. And I got in last night, and I think Flavors. I was listening to Flavors, and Tony Kelly jumped on and just started ripping into me like I wasn't even there.
Aye.
Like proper ripping into. I was like, oh, his lass has gone away again. You know what I mean? He'll be out now, and he's giving it. And he's giving it moon this and moon that, and then so I just put in the chat. Look, it's 10 to 10. I've got 10 spare minutes before Northern King starts, so I'll jump up. I was like, oh, it's like that, is it? Like that. As soon as 10 o'clock come, I just jumped in your chat, and then Flavors was popping in your chat going, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Aye. Spelled his name wrong, hasn't he?
The jocker, yeah. The jocker.
The jocker. Fucking stop him, man, bastard.
One of the first comments in here tonight was something about Flavors as mods, saying get Flavors to unblock everyone. You must have loads of people blocked. Might have been that Dusty. Yeah, Jocker Flavors. Yeah, is that who you're on about? Was that you, Dusty, saying that loads of people have been blocked? Yeah, it was. That was good live last night, mate. That for what I seen.
Right.
I don't know how long we ran for, but
I can't finish about 2 or something.
It just went from it went from like warm to like just red hot in like 5 minutes.
And that's fucking getting a bit brutal. Fucking cesspit Mark 2.
Has people been saying that? You're like,
no, I just thought of when you said it there.
Yeah,
no.
I'm
going to ease off. I'm definitely going to ease off my lives a bit.
I know, but you know what it is? People are sort of expecting you to be live now, like every night. You know what I mean?
I know. Like fighting trolls used to be.
Yeah, it's like doesn't matter what kind of day you've had. At least we can go on Northern Kings at 10 o'clock and argue with every fucker.
I know. I probably when I'm back home, I probably will like when I'm at my dad's this week. I said that I probably wouldn't go to bed. He was in bed by 9 o'clock last night. So I went live at 10. He'd been up at 11 o'clock today.
Well,
can you keep it 14 hours?
You won't have all your studio gear though, will you? We'll just have to do it off your phone.
And then I've got my laptop, like, but it just kept kept losing connection last night for some reason, like. I want to send it back and go,
you're probably YouTube now, mate, when you're going from place to place and you've got your laptop in your arm.
But I should have said, no, just drop your phone.
I bet you've even got one of them cases for it, haven't you? You know, like a laptop.
I don't want to damage it. I can't it. I'll break it.
I bet you brought your headset with you as well, haven't you? Don't lie.
Everything, it's all in the bag, It's all in the bag. I've got earphones in now, like, but the wired ones, but they're just ones I plug into my phone. They're not my proper headset, like. I've got that. I can plug that into my phone, like. Yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah, mate, I was looking at them, but the wired ones are better. You get a better sound with the wired ones, like. I've got all the wireless ones.
What's the name of you?
What are you going to say?
Have you seen, when Billy Moore walks about? Have you seen all these guests have them little fluffy things on, don't they? You know, the people who speak. That's just a microphone, isn't it?
It's just a microphone with a spit cover thing on it. Just to muffle out the background noise. It's like mine doesn't come with a fucking with a sponge on the microphone like the one that I use on my laptop. So I just bought a load of fucking sponges. I think it was £3 or something. Like that. So I've got like 50 sponges for it. That all fit like. Can do it.
Just a proper YouTuber. Just a YouTuber, man.
First one for Jim Smith on the 2. The one for me, that was a 2.
I've told him he's got to take his punishment. He's been slagging me off all day. He got me into trouble last time. Last time he was on here, you know, Liam come in and said, "Oh, how dare you come in here after you ruined Moon's last live?" And like, wasn't even that bad because from what I remember, like, we'll just skate over this. But what I can remember from that is whenever Jim was slagging someone off, he just got muted. You know what I mean? And I think it was right near the end. Anyway, 1 minute or something.
When he jumps on my part, I just. When he jumps on my part, all I do is I just turn him down, and then every now and then I turn him up, and he's still talking away.
I've got to learn how to turn them down, like, or how to, like, yeah,
like 20 minutes later or something. Like, look, oh, fucking hell, I forgot about Jim and turn him back up, and he's still like, "Yeah, nah, this stuff." He's like, "What the fuck, Jim?" Funny one.
See, Outlaw King made an appearance on a panel last night.
Was it my panel he was on?
Was that? Oh yeah, it was. Yeah,
I thought it was. But I'm sure that's when my laptop shut down. I'm sure I seen him on my panel and my laptop shut down, so I was trying to get on my phone.
No, what it was, he just came on to make a point to Garth about something, and then he went straight off. Because I've only ever seen him on once before, and that was when he was getting his hair cut off. It's the only time I've ever seen him, mate.
Aye. I big up Outlaw King, mate.
Is Andy off? Andy, respect, man. Andy's a lead fan, isn't he?
Yes, Andy. Oh, Jesus.
You was a 2-1 up, aren't you? You was a 2-1 up.
2-1 up, play tomorrow night, yeah.
You got to be favourites, because you got to be favourites, haven't you, to get the final.
Aye.
2 away goals.
It doesn't count, man. It doesn't count. Away goals doesn't count in British competitions. Nah, I'm sure it's that way, unless I brought it in, but you only used to be European competitions, like.
Yeah, I know it had changed, like, I've heard that. Still at home.
Still at home, like.
You should be able to.
Still have nearly 50,000 people there.
Is that what? Is that what you'll get, like?
49,000, aye. 49,000, just under 49,000, or just over 49,000, whatever it is, aye.
Yeah, did you see who else was at Wembley at the weekend? They got beat though, Spennymoor.
Oh, who them playing? Was that FA Vars thing? Or?
It must be, yeah, because they seem to be at Wembley every other year. Them, you know, they must have a good team. They got beat in the final. I know that. It's on the news there tonight.
It's the lower league doing it, you know, the lower league shape, man.
Yeah, were we on about the Sycamore Gap tree thing last week?
Aye, which has been sentenced, haven't they?
The guilty and the but have they been sentenced yet?
I think they got sentenced yesterday, didn't they? It can't be yesterday, it was Sunday. I don't know. I'm sure they've been sentenced unless they've just been found guilty.
All I seen was the headline was they were told to expect lengthy prison sentences.
Aye. Exactly, for chopping a fucking tree down, man. Public outcry. At the end of the day, take everything away from it, right? He literally, two lads chopped a tree down as a joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're going to get lengthy prison sentences. But what about people who bacons? What about them? Them get let out for them? You know what I mean? It's like when these protests were going on, man, it's just fucked up, man, isn't it?
I know, but they knew what they were doing, though. That's the thing. Like, if that was your son who did that, wouldn't you be questioning him? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
But they did it as a fucking practical joke, didn't they? I don't know what the practical joke was about, like.
Fucking mad.
They're shouting to tell you, surprise, we didn't really chop it down, we duck it up and reconstruct it somewhere else.
Like, it's like, honestly, like, imagine his dad or something goes drinking in the pub and that, and then all the pub finds out that it's his son's chopped the Sycamore tree.
Yeah, they got a blacklist and kick him out on a tree.
Oh,
Fuck
there he
you.
is. There he is. It was his son.
Your son's
His
a bastard.
you tree chopping bastard.
Fucking hell.
It was the brutality of it all, though, wasn't it? Like the naturists and that, they just went mental, didn't they?
Oh, mate, man, it's nuts. It's a tree, you know. It's a tree. It was in Robin Hood, like, but it's still a tree.
I thought it was a lot older than it is. Like, I thought it was hundreds and hundreds, but I think it's only 150. So,
Oh, 50 old or something, innit? But it's because it was in Robin Hood, innit? The one he sat in, innit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, still a fucking tree, man, innit? Fucking hell.
What was I going to say there? It was good as well. I had something really good to say there. I forgot.
You never had no good. You never.
I'm telling you, I did.
And when you forgot about it.
I had 50 people in before then, mate.
Before what? Before you start talking about the fucking sycamore tree golf? The sycamore golf tree?
I know, yeah. Louise said that the other night. She goes, "Oh, please don't mention that sycamore tree again." I was like,
fucking hell.
It's fucking topical, man.
Well, Nevy's in the circles. Nevy's in the circles you're going, but it's not in the circles I'm in. Like, I don't know anyone's that interested in it.
Come on, man.
My dad talks about it. Like, my dad talked about bloody morons chopping the tree down. It's a fucking tree, man. Get over it.
Yeah, Louise's granddad, Louise's granddad. I've only met him once or twice. Called Terrence. No lie, mate. He's like, I think he's 86. Still drives. Still like goes out in his car and that. 86-year-old man.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that.
I'm sure he goes on Facebook and that as well. He's a proper dude, like. Louise went to see him at the weekend. You know, she said he's just unbelievable, man. For 86.
Yeah. My granddad wasn't. My granddad died when he was late 80s, like, and he was till the day he died. He was like still doing everything. My dad's like 75.
Right, let's see what you've got. Let's see what he's got to say. Right, if it's him. What's happening?
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly, mate.
How are you?
How are you doing, mate?
All right,
what's
mate.
happening?
Thought I'd join the We Hate Jim Smith gang.
Yeah,
do you want to join? Yeah, mate, you can join that one.
Fuck you, Jim.
It doesn't matter anyway because I'll still get the same shit having you on as having Jim on. Jim's fucking won, really, hasn't he? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. What's happening with
Big King? Anyway.
You alright?
Alright. Are you healing well?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
I don't know, like I say, my auntie today, and she used to be a nurse and changed it. She went, my God, I've left it like that. I was like,
you never mentioned it for a while, like, mate. So what is it? Have you been back to the doctors and that, though?
No, I've got to go back on the, I don't know, the 18th or something.
What, and is it looking all right now? Is it healing and that?
I didn't forget I've had 3 operations there, so I've been cut up 3 times. It's never going to be nice and neat.
You're still sitting on the rubber ring?
Well, I'll always be sitting on that rubber ring.
It was the Northern Pile King or something, wasn't it?
The Northern Pile King, aye. Pile King.
You know, when Mr. England thinks there's a name for you, it usually sticks, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Every corner of YouTube I've been putting it, so hopefully we just get some random strangers coming and start calling you Pile King.
It's better than what that weird wind's been called. Like,
he's fucking. You know what? He's weird, but he's funny that way.
He is. Have you seen that? I know you don't get on with Axel, but have you seen that fake post he's put up about him?
I seen him saying something about if someone broke into his house that he's going to rape him and give him HIV or something like that.
Well, that's what that Wayne said on the panel, and he denies it. And I just said, "You fucking horrible cunt, because he's actually got HIV." But then
They
he's
should
made a
make
post.
signs. You should make a sign for that.
Exactly, he should have got tattooed on his fucking brow. But anyway, he says, anyway, he made a fucking post, right, saying that Axel got convicted and he got sentenced to 10 years for being a nonce in 2020. Do you know what I mean? He's just an idiot. And then he's made another one, that Wayne.
What, he's made a post about you?
Well, he's made a post about Axel saying that he's been convicted of being a bacon in 2020. So it was like 5 years ago he got 10 years. He's been on this corner of YouTube for 3 or 4 years, so it's obviously a lie.
Well, yeah.
And then he's made one about me.
Axel's a twat, but he's not one of them.
Exactly. And then he's made one about me saying, "Give us the name and the address and I'll throw acid in the face." Like, it looks like I've made a comment on a chat.
He's fucked up, isn't he, eh?
He's a fucking weird fella, like.
Hey, I've been Google's fucking top 10 nonsense. I have, like, you know what I mean? They can't make the mind up which one I'm on.
Man, they're trying to find who I am, like, fucking Masters has put 5 people up or something as me. One, do you know that Eric Munkenstein?
He just keeps dropping himself more and more in it, doesn't he? Oh,
do you know that Eric Munkenstein, though, who was calling Brett me out on Video Creates not long ago? Big fella.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I shared a video of his on Instagram, so he took a screenshot of it, put it on his fucking profile. I don't know what he said, right? But he's put it on his profile thinking it's me, and he's got the community guidelines strike. She's trying to see a copyright struck on him. We clearly see his community guidelines strike. I didn't even see that.
He's still running with it, though, isn't he? He's still running with that.
Oh, I still running with that.
He was calling you a grass last night, wasn't he? He done a video like
exactly. I'm sure of it. Clearly see his community guidelines. Fucking idiot.
Did you hear that fucking Peter Mellon on the Black Corners the other night?
He jumped on mine after he couldn't fucking get his words out, like.
Wow, mate, honestly. You know, you get the odd little bit of friendly racism, don't you? But then you got
it was shocking.
Fucking idiot that went way to how Black Corner fucking put up with it. I got no idea, mate.
Well, when we were jumping on mine and he started asking me about fucking what I think about grooming gangs, and he just got too much. I kicked him off. Like, it was speaking to a mother like she was a fucking dog as well. Like, so I just voted him. Like,
I heard that. That was because what Mr. England said there. I was listening to that, and that was just blatant racism. He just knew what he was getting away with, and he just thought, "Fuck this." You
can tell he was inside when he was saying it, because I'll tell you what, he would have got fucking hammered, wouldn't he, if he was outside shouting that. Jesus.
I've never heard. You just wouldn't hear that anywhere else, would you? That type of stuff.
No, not really. Unless someone jumps on and you put the banner up, and then they start shouting the fucking racist shit that happened to me the other night. Like,
them Yanks are prone for that fucker, isn't they? They can make out real friendly, and then they start shouting fucking N-word, don't they, the cunts?
Yeah. Exactly.
So
that's what he was. Young
said anything like as Black Caller said? Has he been like? Has there been loads of posts put up about it and that?
No, he's pretty. You know what? He's pretty chilled about it. I just think it's fucking. Like I say, you can have a laugh, and you know, I mean, we all take the piss out of each other and that. But fucking hell, mate, to say what he was saying, was just a bit fucking.
Yeah, that wasn't a laugh, that, because that was rolling off Romeo's tongue. That you know what I mean? He was loving it. He was thinking, "Oh, I'm getting away with this here. I'm just going for it," and it was getting worse.
Peter's normally the little bit sensible one and all, though, isn't he? Normally, but.
So was Peter in the background with you?
He fucking definitely shot it the other night. He had.
No, Peter was on the panel and all, wasn't he?
It was him. That was saying it. Peter, it was Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. There's no coming back from that. Like, I don't know why Peter's saying that, but I heard Romeo and you can't come back from that.
No, I fucked that. I'll block the both, like.
There'll be channels that'll let him on, like, but not this one.
I'm surprised Black Collar had him on, like.
Yeah, I am. I think he is about the clicks and the views a bit. So
Well, that's exactly what it is, aye.
Yeah, it did get more. I wouldn't put up with that.
He hasn't really got a defence, has he, Black Caller? He hasn't got a defence, has he, really?
He's not bothered, he's freedom of speech, doesn't he? He just fucking allows it. But he's black anyway. Black Collar's, he's black, isn't he? So you think he'd be pulling him up, saying, "Oh, what?" You know what I mean? But he just
that fucking. I'll tell you, what makes me laugh. That Pimp and that Let's, when them two are at each other, they're funny.
Aye. That Pimp jumped on mine. He didn't have a fucking clue where he was.
Yeah, he's quite funny. He's pissed. He drinks, doesn't he? Does he come on when he's ready?
I didn't have a clue where he was, what he was saying, who was talking to who. That was all right.
I'll tell you who's another funny one, that Dan. I like him, me. Have you heard him on the middle of the night on
yeah.
He's funny,
quick-witted, isn't he? He's very quick-witted.
He's very dry.
I was going to say, fucking Dan's gone, isn't he?
Dry. But I like him.
Dan Barley's disappeared, isn't it?
He's gone, he's given up the dark side.
I know, so is Big Baz. Big Baz has put a post out there saying no more lives. That's it. He's not doing any more on that. And this was about an hour ago, I think.
Was someone saying him and his missus fell out, or was just people just making shit up, or?
I don't know. I think he just said he got bored of it all of that.
Who's that, Dan?
Baz, Big Baz.
Oh, Baz. Yeah, that's right.
I thought someone said him and his missus fell out.
Yeah, but his missus have fell out.
Baz and his missus. I'm sure someone said Baz and his missus fell out. I don't know whether someone just taking the piss.
No, I didn't read that bit, like.
Can't see that.
I can't see that, like.
Could be Barry on a wind-up, though, couldn't it?
Yeah. Is Kim Jim still moaning?
When isn't he moaning? You know what? I haven't seen him anywhere all week, right? And then I put a live up and he pops up about an hour before in flavours and slagging me off.
I was going to go live for an hour just before you, but then I had to fucking nip out.
Oh, so he wasn't. I thought he was winding me up with that.
No. I did set it up, but then I had to fucking nip out. Fucking women do me head in, mate. So I had to.
Give over, you haven't got a woman.
Exactly, you're not married.
Fucking hell, mate. If I didn't be a lot richer, I'll put that one. Hey, fucking hell. It's nice. I've got the house to myself for a couple of hours tonight, so it's good.
Yeah. I was trying to think who Mr. England reminded me of, right, in the chat, and he's got a bit of a sound of, I might have said it before, Jimbo the Bull. You know, that sort of area. Don't you reckon?
You know what? I was born in Sunderland, then I moved to London, but because of my dad's job, we moved fucking here, there, and everywhere. So I didn't get a chance to get an accent or.
Oh, so you said you haven't even got an accent?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I don't think.
I wouldn't say I do though.
Oh yeah, that was it. That's who he reminded me of, Selwyn Froggatt. Remember him?
Who the fuck's that?
Get the clip.
We had this the other day, Selwyn Froggatt, right? And there was a few people in the chat remembered the programme with Bill Maynard.
Oh, fucking Greengrass.
Yeah, Greengrass. He played this character called Selwyn Froggatt.
Fucking hell.
Had his own series and that. It was like a comedy thing, and that's who he sounded like.
Fucking hell, no, old again.
I know. That's one of the first things I remember on telly, honest. Fucking hell, Selwyn Froggatt.
Hey, the first thing I used to watch was that Fred Dibner. Still watch it now. It was fucking legend, he is.
Fred Dibner, he's a steeplejack, isn't he?
Yeah. Absolute bonkers, he was.
Oh, I know who you mean. Aye. I'd say something about him the other day.
The only ladder he ever fell off, was step ladders when he was decorating his daughter's bedroom, you know.
Here, Northern King looks a bit like Fred Dibner.
It depends how you ask. It depends which one you look at, doesn't it?
Honestly, that's how I remember.
That
you look
first
a bit
picture
like...
they put up here with a pink top on, I thought, fuck you, the fuck?
I don't know where they're getting that from. I've got no idea.
Last time I seen you was in Shuffing Arches, and you were walking your dog, and you put your camera on then.
Yeah.
And when they put that up before that, fucking hell. What the fuck?
Exactly. I've had it on in Jim Smith. I had it on Jim Smith a couple of weeks ago.
I'm that. What's his name? Isaac Kane or whatever his fucking name is. That's my latest one.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
Fucking crazy.
When I used to go in Cesspit, people saying he was there, but I don't fucking remember him.
I can't remember him either.
No, I don't remember that name. It doesn't really ring a bell, and I've been about for ages, but it's not ringing a bell, that name. Who they saying it is?
Me.
Oh, are they? Oh,
Yeah,
fucking hell.
it's my latest one, that one.
But it sounds like a right troll's name, that, doesn't it? Isaac Kane.
Yeah.
Isaac Kane. Well, that's what they're doing with me. They're just searching all the people with my name in the area and just finding the ones with scummy crimes and take this photo going, that's him.
Mental, isn't it? You know, if it weren't for the fact that people go into your family's social media, I would gladly put my camera on, mate, because I don't. It's difficult for me. And I've never been done. I've never been prison for fuck all. I've never been done for nothing dodgy. You know what I mean?
I've never been to jail like
shooter, I have. But fucking, because they do all that, I ain't giving them the satisfaction of going looking at my fucking kids' pictures and shit like that. I can fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what was I going to say? I was thinking YouTube's. It's been. What do you think it's been like the last few weeks?
About
ice cream, man.
Not very good for masters.
Oh yeah.
I kept winding him up saying, "Jump on your panel last night," you know.
Well, I tell him I was just going to leave it. I wasn't going to mention him, and then he popped up in my chat.
for me, though, right?
You know what? It takes two to tango, and like Amanda spotted it with her straight away and all that. So fair play to Amanda for that.
Yeah, but it's just she doesn't look well, masters like.
Away from that, though, right? Away from all that, right? My highlight has definitely been Danny G. Danny G has brought the fire, right? These last 2 weeks, I'm telling you, mate.
I've never really watched him, like.
Oh, King, honestly, right? As a
Danny
fan,
when the Northern King plays him or something. I don't follow him or anything.
Yeah, there hasn't been a day gone by in the last 2 weeks where Danny G hasn't done
had a meltdown.
Yeah, done something absolutely worse than the day before.
Is his golf course still top secret, or you know?
No, he got doxed, didn't he? Golf course got doxed. The fucking reviews, and then I think fucking 1-star reviews.
I can't believe that fucking Craig spent £400 on him. What the fuck?
Well, he's trying to say it wasn't him, wasn't he? He's trying to say it was fucking Karate Marty.
He's got the receipt and everything, though, isn't it? So.
I know. Fuck no. There's Karate Marty said, no, it was me. It was definitely me.
Fucking hell.
Right, one sec, lad.
I think better things to spend £400 on, though, to be honest.
I sort of like some dickhead on the internet fucking golf club. I can't be bothered with Danny anymore. Like,
I must admit,
we're gonna watch this.
When the delivery bloke knocked on the door, he shit himself, didn't he?
We're going to watch this for 5 minutes, right? We just want us to watch this for 5 minutes. This is your big Doss's wife, yeah. She does these little 10-minute videos, and the proper funny, mate. This is the one she put out today, and there's things that Danny's doing.
I'm not doing that, Doss. I got that.
Yeah. His game
glasses on. Block them all. I'm a melt. You're gone. Just through when Spencer wasn't looking. Oh, that's a terrible one. You're gone. You use kids clubs? You're gone. God above. just had this swing all day. I went round an 83, bro, with my swing all day. I mean, seriously, it's been for a year. I didn't even realise. But I've realised, I'll show you the difference, bro. I went straight back to my old swing, and the thing is, you'll see me do it in one hole. So everybody can say, that's not your old swing. Well, listen, you can't go from one swing to another in one hole, bro. It's not possible. Do you know what I mean? So basically, you know how I've been swinging just lately? So I've been doing this, right? Here, here, and then here. Yeah? That's my swing. Nah, bro. So on the last hole, I went back to my old swing. Here to here. Yeah? Bang this again. I'm just going to bang this. Right. Let's see. Yes. Jesus Christ, mate. I went back to my old swing, man. And I swear to God, now I can hit that driver. I'm drawing it left. I used to draw when I was younger. I used to hit the ball really far. And if anything, I had a draw. I never had a fade. I had a draw. Yeah. But I'm telling you now, bro. And it was the last hole, Ines. It was the last hole. I thought I was on the tee. And I say it on camera because I filmed it. You'll hear me say it. I'm like, I'm going to go back to my old swing. I want to go back to my old swing for this hole and just see if it works. So then I hit the drive off the tee. Yeah. Both of them went left, but one went really far and one went 300 yards. One went about 320. I went and picked it up. Then I played my original about 300 yards, yeah. They both drew left, but it was on the edge of the fairway. Very good shots, yeah. So I got over with my iron, and you'll see it on the last hole. I got over with my iron, bro, and I was like, hold on, Danny. Can I now swing like I used to? So then I've come back here, and I've come round here with my iron, bro, and it's gone dead straight.
Morning, Larissa.
It's hit a golf course dressed like that.
And dead straight. So I dropped another ball on the floor. I was like, hold on a minute. So I went, bang. You know what I mean? Dead straight. And then I was like, let's drop another one. I dropped 4, bro. On the last hole, I dropped 4 balls and they all went dead straight, like an arrow. So so basically, I've gone back to my swing from over a year ago. I've gone back to my original swing. I've changed all this stuff over the last year to go back to my original swing. Let's give this one back. All right.
All right.
I aim right in it. I always aim right on this hole and it's going to be easy because that's what I'm doing, right? So my original swing is here.
No.
That's my original swing. Here to here.
Fucking hilarious, man.
To here. That's my original swing. Yeah, and that's now how I'm going to be swinging every time you see me play.
He's doing this in the golf club car
How
park.
different that is.
Tony sat in the car.
Right. I'll be back in a sec. Just bear with me. Bab?
A big shout out to the Dawson mate. This is fucking hilarious, mate.
It went dead straight, really high. Yeah, I was like, what? So I dropped another one, Sean, at my feet, and I hit that one dead straight, right up in the sky. Dropped another one, dead straight, right up in the sky. Dropped another one, dead straight, right up in the sky. I was like, what? 4 in a row. 4 in a row with my old swing. With my old swing, bro. I've gone back fully to my old swing today, and now I'm going to see if it works. Because when I got the blades, I'd only been playing for about 8 months, right? So I probably wasn't as tuned into the game as I am now. That's maybe why I can use my old swing now. But Sean, bro, Oh, Sean, it's the swing that I used when I was down to a 2.
He's never been down to a 2.
Honestly, mate. Look at the clip of him, man. Looks like he's going to do a burglary or something.
All right, but long way. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you.
Honestly, this went on for ages yesterday. He was just in the car park for about an hour.
And I did this
like
on the last hole. Do it if it would have been. It's not a new swing. It's my old swing. Yeah, that I used for all. Go on, check this out. My new swing, yeah. And as you know, brother, it's here. 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 And then.
Mate, I'm going to give us a little rest from that. But right, King, is that the first time you've seen that, King?
I
So
cannot watch Danny at the minute. I just cannot watch him.
What about you, England? Was that painful for you, England, or did you see him?
I just took my beer out the freezer, opened the bottle, put it down, went to give for a piss, and it's gone fucking everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah. So was that painful for you watching Danny there, or do you see the funny side of him?
I don't pay attention to him, to be honest with you, mate.
Oh, really, mate? Honestly, because I'd like to know what it would be good to see what you thought of him. If you're watching him for a bit, we are like. I
went over. I think Northern King were playing something of him once and said, "Go over there in his chat," or it might have been you actually. I got blocked about 20 times straight the fucking way.
What was it? The unblocked moon.
Yeah.
Moon got blocked. It was devastating.
Still am, mate. I still am.
Oh, I can't believe the fucking beer's gone all over the fucking carpet.
I never got the smell
it. It's changed, Lou Dawn. I thought I was younger and more handsome than fucking Danny, like.
I've seen Danny. Have you seen that here? He's honestly, right? So he's been saying all week, right, that he's got loads of mad stuff coming up on the golf course and that, and like just talking loads of shite. So yesterday, this was all done after he'd been playing 18 holes, right, on a course he said he'd never played on before, right? With a big YouTuber, a big YouTube golfer, right?
Right.
And then that's all he'd say. And then after the round, he was bigging him up like, "Oh, this fella's just the same as me, right? He's exactly the same as me. What a great golfer." Oh, mate. Fucking Video Craig found the golfer's channel. Witty or something he's called. Witty. He had 27 subs, mate. He's got 27 subs, right?
27 subs?
Yeah, he's got 27 subs. That's this big YouTuber who he's playing golf with. And Video Craig's got like a 10-minute clip of the pair of them. He's already put it out, like, I don't know if Danny said to him, you can put it out. But this lad's already put all the footage out of him and Danny.
Did Danny think Cartman was his neighbour for fucking ages, didn't he?
You what?
Yeah.
Cartman, Danny G thought Cartman was his neighbour for fucking ages.
Aye. Thought it was some bloody go. Aye. Danny was live 2 weeks ago and Cartman was in the chat. He was like, "Cartman, how are you here under the chat?" Fuck me, man.
Yeah, man, it's fucking.
Danny blocked me the first time because I said his cameraman was a bit slow, and obviously it was his wife, wasn't it? So. And then after that, his mom's just. I'm trying to get him to give PP a shout out, but he kept fucking blocking me.
Give PP a shout out. You got a shout out, didn't you?
On where?
Danny before? Did Ronnie
yeah,
get a shout out?
I've had a couple. It was my birthday for about 3 days running, and he said happy birthday twice. And then by the third time, he like knew I was taking the piss, or whoever was taking the piss. Like, that's why I might have got blocked, I think.
Yeah, I told him it was PP's 65th birthday, and he's in prison. Can you give me a shout out?
Oh God, honestly, man, it's like that. I've seen another one today, another new account today. It was funny as fuck. And agonize, you know, AUNT, gap, agonize, antagonize.
It's fucking, mate. If you mention something, yeah, within seconds, there's a fake account with a funny name coming up about it, isn't it? Hey, it cracks me up.
Oh, mate. That's why I watch YouTube, for that type of humour. It's just funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck how quick people are, you know what I mean?
I ain't seen Nosdog about for a bit.
I was thinking that. He might be on holiday or something.
He's funny as fuck, he is.
Yeah, Nosdog's just been working like I've spoken to him. He's just been dropping.
A big shout out to Slim Reaper as well.
Yeah, I ain't seen him about for a while.
I'm sure he's back at home now.
He popped in my live chat, yeah, a couple of weeks ago. Like,
is he poorly or something? Or?
He's been in hospital, hasn't he?
I've been really bad. Like,
he watched too many Mills lives, like he slipped in a coma, didn't he?
Yeah, not like this one who's got piles, like, you know what I mean?
That's what the doctor said to him when they took him in the hospital. They said, "Oh, have you been watching Flying at the Moon?" He said, "Well, a little bit."
You're the fifth person to
Moon.
He got his own special room and that special ward.
He'd be watching the aeroplanes.
Say again.
He'd be watching the aeroplanes still.
Big Jet TV, of course I have. Mate, have you ever anyone in the chat or anything, right? When you've got a spare hour or whatever, just go and watch Big Jet TV, right?
I watch it when it's winter. I'll have a little look then.
Mate, but he goes all over the world now. He's in different parts of the world. Just rocks up at Big Jet TV.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Big Jet? Fucking hell! It's like he rocks up at Heathrow.
Did he just go on the set speed?
If the plane flashes the
lights, just go find trolls. If the answer's to no, then no, I don't know who he is.
No, mate, Big Jet TV. It's a channel about aeroplanes. You know, like Heathrow Airport. You know, landing and taking off, and basically.
Are you a plane spotter, like? Are you a plane spotter, man? Is that what we're saying?
It is a bit like that, but not as seedy, not as like weird. He just makes every landing and takeoff, right, at Heathrow. He just makes them interesting and like puts a spin on every single landing and that. And like,
you don't make it. That's fucking interesting.
5,000
people. When there's a fucking hurricane going on.
Interesting.
5,000 people in his live chat.
Fucking hell.
I'm telling you, don't knock it.
What is he doing? Like he's telling jokes. I don't know how I'm moved. You're a plane spotter? That's even worse than a train spotter.
Don't make me put it on here.
You see that fucking lad who runs along with the train?
Oh.
Hey.
Who?
That train spotter who runs with the trains.
I'm not a train spotter.
Is he? Is he taking the piss or is there actually something wrong with that? I don't
know.
You try and be full serious, you know what I mean?
Fuck, man.
You just don't know. Everyone knows that I've used to be a member. I've had free memberships on there as well.
You know what you could do, man? You should go and stop in the what do you call it? The holiday, what do you call it? The hotel chain, the Holiday Inn at Newcastle Airport, man. You'll see plenty of planes landing there. Best holiday in life.
Hey, mate, I was going to go to Teesside Airport like last summer and do a bit of from there. But my camera was shite.
I'm vlogging.
I was just going to sit on the top of the bank and say, here's flight BA 54.
I bought one of them DJI drones, you know. I tell you what, they're fucking brilliant.
Mint and all of mine.
Yeah, it's fucking excellent.
I might do that this summer, like. I might still do that.
What you
want about there? What you want about there, England?
Sorry, Lou. Have you got the
DJI drones? I bought one the other week. Well,
I'll take that comment off.
Moon, you can get an app for your phone, you know, so when an airplane's flying, you point it at it and tells you what the flight is and that and tells you the numbers and that. Like, that's only good to hear.
Hey, most people use them for the police helicopter, you know.
Yeah. They do, aye.
You
them DJI drones, man. They're top dollar, they are. Fucking brilliant.
I love mine, like, I'm out. I should have get mine up to here. Like, it's lovely to do. I just charged it up yesterday already.
270 quid I paid for the DJI Mini one. The fucking 4K or whatever it. I don't know. But
I've got. Yeah.
What's that for?
Irving on Cinder.
A drone.
Drone, aye. Yeah. I've got the DJI Mini 4 Pro, like.
Oh yeah. Oh, professional.
Well, Mr. England, you heard about him, didn't you? There, you know, like when he leaves the house, he takes his laptop and that, and all his gear and that.
Even if he's drone and everything.
Even if he's going to town, or even if he's going to town.
Just in case I've got to go live quickly.
Yeah, in case he sees somebody knock a bin over. Oh, I'm going to go live. Bin being knocked over indoors.
Better than your hobbies, man. Writing aeroplane numbers down and shit. Fucking hell.
Yeah, watching Danny G and watching planes.
Don't tell on Microsoft Flight Sim there, we can't.
In between
don't get on the wrong side of these two, like.
No, can you not get Broadcaster's number? Hey, he's actually got a flight simulator. You could be a different aeroplane every day.
Poor Broadcasters, eh? He had some shit, didn't he? Eh?
Yeah, you got to have it, like you got to have it.
Is that what he done? Like that's what he done, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what he done. He went live flying a fake aeroplane.
I had him crying in Baz's once, you know, just about.
Oh, mate, honestly, he was very, 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 very emotional, that man. Like,
even he kept offering everybody out and give me your location and
he wasn't good for this corner. Oh,
yes,
he's one of them that when he explains something, he fucking goes a long way about it, doesn't he?
I stand by mode. That's going to be a trending hashtag all you plane spotters. I stand by mode.
Yeah, not like all my other mods, Fizzy. You know, there's only a few of them that'll stand.
Why are you wearing a hat indoors?
It's purely because I'm very insecure. Is it? Full of insecurities, apparently.
Is that why you wear a woolly hat?
Say no more, mate.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Better in the wigs, I suppose.
I know,
Do I look like a plane spotter, though? Do I look like a plane spotter?
Yeah, you do actually. You need a pair of binos and a notepad. Maybe he's a camera. Fucking hell. Oh, can he Saturday? Fuck me, man.
So you're walking down the road and you hear a massive roar, like a massive roar. What's the first thing you do? You look up.
Well, I
suddenly
look
and
for a
you
lion or a tiger. What kind of roar is it?
You look up in the sky. It's a roar of an aeroplane.
I wonder what kind that is. I wish I was Moon.
Fucking bastard.
Fucking hell.
Not going to win this one, am I?
No, you're not going to win this one now when you're a plane spotter. You're not even a train spotter, you're a plane spotter. Fucking hell. Oh,
What are you like?
get yourself
What time?
Get yourself 2 weeks in Newcastle Airport, man. Do you remember you used to be able to go to Newcastle Airport and just sit in the bar, have a few drinks?
Yeah, I missed that one by Randy there. All right, that like Randy. Randy's been up in his game a little bit, like. But last night he was an absolute pussy. Last night, like in yours, even I was funnier than him in yours last night, like.
Who's?
In your live.
I didn't even honestly, I never read the chat. I don't read the chat. I kind of do two things at once. I kind of talk and read. No, but by that time I've normally had a few joints, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Normally take my glasses off.
You need a drink or smoke to fucking come on here, though, to be fair, isn't it?
You do, mate, you do, you do. Just
Get on
so
the
you like,
level.
you get on everyone else's level, exactly.
Must admit,
So
I
what
don't think I've
about-
ever been high enough to want to watch planes or anything yet, but I'll give
I
it a
haven't
go.
either. And I would never come in here drunk like, fuck that, not again. Fuck that.
Oh,
Fuck
wow.
that. No,
Camera
fuck that.
and everything there.
I had the camera turned on, face right over us, shouting, God! You ginger prick. For about half an hour.
Jim says,
That was a bad night. That was a bad
Jam,
night.
is he still moaning? Is he still in there?
Oh,
Jim, is he still moaning?
yeah, he's somewhere in there, yeah. Fannying about, isn't he?
Sunshine, he's
good.
probably think he's on the panel, man. He'll probably be talking away.
He'll learn his lesson after tonight, England. You know what I mean?
He might have fucked off on the hotel.
Vapes, all they do is make me cough. I don't want to bother.
Or vapes.
Yeah.
I kind of smoke vapes like to kill my chest.
Right.
So is this joint, actually. This joint. Last night's joint wasn't that hell.
Because I fucking smoke normal fags. I've got roll ups and a vape. So, you know, I've gone all in.
Wait, do you know what people say about roll-ups, but actually meant to be not as bad for you as just normal cigarettes, like?
Oh, I find them smoother. I do.
People say they're not as bad for you because they've got less chemicals in. But I don't know. But they say the worst thing about a cigarette is, you know how you see all the tobacco doesn't fall out the end? They put a chemical in. They put a chemical in to harden it. They reckon that's the worst bit.
I like a normal fag after dinner, though. Fucking, that's the only time I really like smoking, to be fair, is after dinner.
I couldn't smoke rollies, like. My dad does, like, and you're talking about peach one of
They're right carry on, though, aren't they, England? They're right carry on, though, and they for like a few puffs. By the time you you're just rolling them as well, like, if you saw yourself rolling a ciggy in a pub or whatever, right, you probably would never do it again.
No, I look good doing it, mate. I'm all right.
You do it with one hand.
I'm glad Jim didn't mention me there, like, I'm glad Jim left me out of it.
What's that?
Jim knows where his bread's buttered. He's just mentioning you too.
Like a rainbow. Oh, look at him. Poor Jim. Carry on, Jim. I'll join Jerry's gang.
Me back.
He gets his 20 hours free at 12 o'clock at night, so
You know you're going to be on.
I wouldn't put it past him.
It's going to be about you.
No, do you know when I say you only get a certain amount of time? You don't. It's recording time. Do you know what I say? You only get 50 hours. You don't. You get as many hours you want, but you StreamYard will only record 50. So you've got to just delete what you want. So I just delete everything from StreamYard. It's always on my YouTube channel on private. There's only one that's not, because YouTube took it down, and I just delete it from StreamYard anyway.
Do you get an option to pay a bit more?
Anyway, cheers for letting us on.
All right, Mr. Ingram, respect, man. Respect.
And you,
See you in a bit, mate. See you in a bit, mate. See you later, mate. Do you get option? You can go on different levels. You know what I mean? There's core in that, but you can also buy more minutes. But the minutes you're buying is just recording minutes. Do you know what I mean? So I can go live
What are we talking? Because I definitely do that, I think, because I haven't deleted any of my lives that I've always, when it's said.
And have you not run out of space on your stream mode yet? It'll tell you, do you know when you're setting your live up on your computer?
I mustn't I? I've done hundreds, man.
You've got to run out of space. Unless you're not recording them.
I reckon I do have a few of them, a month where it says like $1.99 or whatever.
I will. Just remind us.
It'll be one of them.
Yeah, we'll just cancel that because you didn't need them because they're on your YouTube anyway, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mine's on YouTube, they're just on private. You know what I mean? It's only just to keep them on StreamYard. That's all you'll be paying extra for.
Right.
Because I thought when it says 50 hours, I thought, oh fucking hell, I've only got 50 hours. But then I went live and I think I've gone live for like 90 or something so far.
Yeah.
So then I read it and it's just you recording like so.
Yeah, I keep thinking because StreamYard and YouTube are two totally different things, aren't they?
Yeah. You're all right. You can use StreamYard on Instagram and there as well.
It's like when you set a StreamYard live up, right? When you set it up, you know the bit where it says
what channel you want to go live on.
Yeah. So that's the first time. That's the first time that YouTube gets brought into that into StreamYard.
Yeah. But you could go live on two YouTube channels, two Instagram channels, a TikTok. Do you know what I mean, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You can go live on everything at the same time. Like I went live the other night on both my YouTube channels at the same time.
See, that's quite clever, isn't it? That's where that's why StreamYard is StreamYard the only one that does that, or do they do it the best?
I don't know. There's other ones, there's free ones that you can still use StreamYard with, but it's just might be too technical for you. Like
it's still good though, isn't it? As like if you are a streamer that StreamYard link you to all of them channels like live at the same time.
Yeah. It is kind of good. Like I was on both my channels at the same time. Like,
I mean, out of all the years you've been on here, I think I've only ever seen two apps for the streams, and that StreamYard and that Restream. That's it.
There's a few you can use, but the Restream, my StreamYard's obviously the most popular than that Restream. Like, but there's a few. I've been told about another one. But it's what? Have you ever been on Exposing Fighters panel?
Oh yeah.
Well, he doesn't use StreamYard unless he's getting guests, and then he just uses a test fucking backstage thing, and he just restreams it straight to YouTube. Do you know what I mean? But the only thing is when you now if I go on chat and I press chat, I can read your comments, I can read who's chatting. But on his, if you do it, you kind of that's the only thing. Like when you're on there, you need a second device, like. So you're slugging your off and shit.
I tell you what, it's been making me laugh lately, Mr. Exposing Fighters. Sorry, been making me laugh lately. He's funny, isn't he? He's funny as fuck.
He went through a phase where he was just jumping on panels and triggering people. It was funny, just jumping on panels and just triggering people on purpose. It was funny as fuck, right?
He's just like, I hadn't really worked him out until the last few weeks, and I've thought, oh, he is, man, he's funny as fuck.
He goes a
bit over the top when he's had a drink. Goes a bit over the top. Like I think he argued with Barry, didn't he, a few weeks ago?
Yeah. But that's alcohol, isn't it? Yeah.
So what did I tell you when I was watching yours last night? I was in the chat for a bit, but you did have a bit of a mad panel at one point, didn't you? I remember there was loads. There was about 8 people on.
Those 8 people. I can't fucking remember who. Like, but there was 8 people on. I really can't.
Might have been Susie Wong jumped on, I think.
Oh yeah, Susie jumped on. Have a good golf.
The chat was funny as fuck.
It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. I can never remember them now. I can remember shit. You know what I mean? I can never remember. Like it's like people say, "Well, you were there," and I'm like, "Well, I still kind of fucking remember." You know what I mean? Like all that shit with golf when he first got out. He was on my panel. I was talking to him and that. And then I remembered. Fuck.
So-
man, my memory really is that bad, like.
You know that last one that Masters done, like that was quite personal, wasn't it? To you, that 8-minute one that I told you about yesterday.
Yes.
Have you not seen that, like? Had you not seen
I
that?
hadn't. No, Amanda had, but I hadn't, like. I
Yeah,
cannot be
'cause I think-
bothered with him, man. I cannot be bothered with him, but the more he mentions me, the more I'm going to mention him, innit?
That's what I mean, but he's only done that a few hours before, like last night. Hadn't he? He's only done that at tea time yesterday.
Yeah.
So it was like, that was right. It was like in your face, wasn't it, man? He really believed it all, man.
He's crazy, man. I can't even remember what he said in the hell. I can't even remember. It just doesn't bother us. Like, it just doesn't bother us. Like, but yeah, I look at him and I think, do I want to be responsible for something happening to him and I didn't have a day, like? So I just might need to leave it a bit. Do you know what I mean?
He's
But then he
not
threatened
well.
Amanda as well. He threatened Amanda, like, and I didn't like that. I don't like him threatening women, like. But
He had like there was 600 people in one of his lives the other day. I was listening to it at work, like just the music, but the chat was brutal. But sure, he said 600, you know, like.
I think he had 300 and something in, but there was 600 total views, I think, by the time he finished it or something. Because when I looked at it, it said 700 and something, and it'd been finished 20 minutes or something.
Right.
Because someone said to me, like, you had a lot of people in.
It was mad, like watching him when he was looking at the numbers. He was getting proper excited. Pick up the 300. Yeah. And he started going on about Gaza and all that, though.
Oh, mate, he's off his tits, man. He's off his tits. He thinks all this is happening on YouTube because we're all like Tommy Robinson.
See, I think me and you are on the same page with the politics, right? You probably know a bit more than me, I would say, but politics is not my thing, like.
It used to be mine, but no, it's not. Like, no, I didn't take an interest in anything. Like, I used to have beliefs and things, but no, I don't. No, I don't.
What, like a proper thing, though? You know what I mean? A proper.
No, I wasn't like
You're on
get
about the
Labour
left
or
wing.
Tory. I was more right
You're
wing
on
than
about right wing, sorry.
I was more right wing than straight down the line or left way. I probably still am right wing compared to some people. Like,
oh well,
I used to go to demonstrations and protests and things like that.
Well, there's chalk and cheese. Then there's no, mate. Honestly, I've never had any interest at all. No.
See, yeah, I first got involved in that because someone I knew cousin got raped by a grooming gang and something like. So it just kicked off all these protests. I was kind of involved before that, but that's when I got further into it. Like, just kicked off all these protests and just looking into it, like just the sheer levels. And it was just when Rotherham was coming out and like Newcastle and all the other ones that they pushed up and that, you know. So I just got into that life. I got into looking where about all the grooming gangs were and shit. But no, I just don't fucking bother with now. Like, there's nothing I can do as a man, as one person. There's no one. You get locked up now for having an opinion.
Yeah,
so
you go to prison, don't you? For it,
100%. They release a paedophile to put someone out who's got a different opinion than theirs. Like, it's crazy, you know. 3 years. 3 years for throwing a stone.
So just a quickie then, one more, right? So are you saying that these two fellas who cut down the 150-year-old sycamore tree shouldn't go to prison?
Right, mate, if I went and cut the tree down over there, they wouldn't. They were. What did they say? They were going to get a significant
Lengthy,
sentence.
I think it was lengthy.
Or lengthy sentence. A lengthy sentence over cutting a tree down. So if I went and cut a tree down, I wouldn't get a lengthy sentence, would I? It's a tree at the end of the day.
I know, but it's not just a tree, is it? That's the thing. They knew what they were doing, right? I think that personally, I think they deserve more than like a what do you call it?
Community service for like criminal damage.
The one after that, the one before you go to prison, you basically
probation.
Oh, you go to prison suspended. I thought they would get like 2 years suspended or 8
Even
years.
honestly, if I did that right now, I'm going to suspend a sentence. I'll be like, you're joking. I've cut a tree down and I get a 2 year suspended sentence. There's people who do other, like, more serious, devious crimes that don't even get that. Do you know what I mean? There's levels, man. Why the...
You know what made it worse, though, mate? What made it 100 times worse is that they both denied it. All the way through, they denied it. It wasn't them right at the end, but it was them. They had all the evidence of it.
They did. They found on the phones, didn't they, laughing about it and making jokes about it. Man.
3 weeks of people's time, 3 weeks, all the cost of it all. They were laughing outside the court every day. You know what I mean? And
I know, but at the end of the day, they cut a tree down, man. They cut a tree down. It's a tree, and they cut it down. How many people do that every day? It's a tree. Fucking hell. I know the significance of the tree is whatever it's doing, but it's not even that old, is it? Like you said, it's not even that old, so it's not that significant.
yeah, it
Robin
doesn't
Hood was
mean
a good film, but
anything
you
to
know,
me.
means nothing to me.
I'm like sort of like, it doesn't mean now to me, the tree, but I'm just thinking
Exactly, Loudon, exactly.
Morally.
That's what I'm saying, Loudon, exactly. It's just because it's this friggin' tree. Morally, it's a tree. Morally, it's a tree. Fucking morally. Okay.
It's a morality tree.
Morally, though, they shouldn't have cut the tree down.
Okay, hell, I tell you what, so he's going in on me tonight, isn't he? Going in on me tonight, mate. I'm already still trying to get over Mr. England and the pair of them. You know what I mean?
Basically, they're going to get 2. They're going to get 2 years for criminal damage. Basically, criminal damage. That's all it is. Criminal damage.
Yeah.
So they're going to get 2. They're going to get. Well, sorry, they're going to get. They'll probably get 2 years. Significant time. 2 years.
There you go. Chemical gases will tell you. Look, it's more than a tree.
It's more than a tree. It's a tree. It's a fucking tree. At the end of the day, it's a tree. There's you know. Not that it's not compared to other crimes I'm seeing. I know the significance of the tree. I like Robin Hood as much as you can, you know. But fuck me, man.
Oh, wait till all the tree hoggers get a word on this.
Yeah, I'll be clipped. That'll be in my next life.
You're finished. You can't talk about a tree like that.
Kevin Costner stood in it, you know what I mean?
I did like. Well, when the tree fell, it also damaged Hadrian's Wall, didn't it?
But can we go see that about a lot of trees, though? Do you know what I mean? Because it had a place in popular culture, people did that. But it's a tree, though. Do you get me point? I know that if you take away things like that, it's still just criminal damage. That's my point in a criminal sense. I know the ties. That's what I'm saying. The ties, but in court, it's still a fucking tree.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think that this could lead to a change in the law.
So you kind of just start chopping trees down randomly.
Honestly, certain landmarks and that there'll be a separate. But is
it a landmark? Well, is it a landmark?
For the landmark?
Had it been designated a landmark, like?
That's what I mean. Probably not, but I think that's what's going to happen in the future. Now you're going to carry a heavier sentence if it's something like with status, you know, that you've damaged, not just like a shop window. Because basically, criminal damage, it could be someone's shop window, couldn't it? And it's
that's what exactly. It could be someone's shop window, it could be a car, you could have fucking kicked someone's fence down. You know what I mean? Criminal damage.
Well, doesn't that don't you think?
I don't get your point respectfully.
Don't you think it's a bit stupid?
Obviously it's stupid chopping a tree down.
Not chopping the tree down. The law, like that crime comes under the same thing. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's mental. It's still. They'll probably have changed it from criminal damage to something else, but it's still just a tree. If you take away like if there's a tree obviously now, if I went and chop that down, I wouldn't be looking at significant time. So why are them? I know people's got ties to it, whatever, but it's still just a tree at the end of the day. It's not like I just don't see the big deal in it. You know what I mean? I don't see the big. I don't suppose them did either. I'm just astounded they're going to get like a significant sentence, really. When the relation wrongings from jail, you know what I mean? The relation wrongings from jail, to put people like that in. I didn't get it. I wish I could see that bottom comment, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Exactly.
not,
Mindless
you're not,
dickheads, exactly.
yeah, you're agreeing with that. Obviously, they are, aren't they? You're not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that they aren't, are you? You're not bigging them up. You're
No,
on about the
no.
law.
I'm
You're on about the
exactly. I'm on
law.
about the law. Exactly. The law's fucking stupid. How you can get a significant sentence for a tree, and other things like you get community service or fucking suspended sentence. That's what I mean. You chop a tree down.
It's, you know, like it.
It's not the age. It's the principle of it, chopping a tree down and getting that sentence when Bacons don't get that sentence. Do you know what I mean? It's a tree. They've chopped a tree down, but paedophiles don't get that. That's what I'm saying. It's nuts. It's a
It's like
tree.
it's like if you murder a celebrity, right?
Yes, babe. Yeah.
If you murder a celebrity or you murder someone who's never been known before,
Oh, you get a longer sentence, wouldn't you?
unknown. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, I guess, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's crazy. It's crazy. The law is fucked up and shit like that. Like if I murdered you, I'd get what? I'd get 14 years or something. But if I murdered, nah. I think there's someone famous now.
Murdered Keir Starmer.
Why? It's a bit different. Like he's the leader of the country. Like. But if I murdered him off, I don't know, like a Hollywood actor, you know what I mean? You would get a lot more, wouldn't you? You know what I mean?
That's all right, is it? That's all right, is it?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. It's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. At the end of the day, someone chopped a tree down. They're looking at like a long sentence, but they were releasing sex offenders and things for people who protested. It's just the law's just fucked up. It's a tree at the end of the day. It's a sex crime. You know, put it in fucking perspective. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
We
do.
need
More
heavier
I've talked
sentences
about
for
it, mate. Like the more at first when you said it, like I think people might have got the wrong end of the stick, but it is about the law, isn't it? It's not about what
Yeah, it's about the law. It's not about, it could be like take the historical fact of it. Take whatever your feelings out of that tree, right? It's still they've just chopped down a tree, right, in the countryside, and they're looking at a long sentence. But there's people who's actually been convicted of heinous crimes who get suspended sentences and just community orders. It's a fucked up thing. Do you know what I mean? It's a fucked up thing. It's just a tree at the end of the day. It's not a life. It's not someone harmed. You know what I mean? It's just a tree. So that how can them get a longer sentence than them? It's just weird. It's just the British justice system is just a fucked up thing. That's all I mean. Now, obviously, I know the significance of the tree. That's not what I mean. Aye, I've drunk too much coffee today. No, I haven't had enough sleep. Fuck it out.
Have you been out today? What time did that live finish last night?
I don't know. I finished early. I finished about 2. I don't know. Was it about 2 or 3 on Monday? I think it was about 2 or 3. But yeah, obviously I wasn't going to bed because my dad's not good during the night. So I just sat up watching fucking shite on YouTube till about 6, and then I went to bed and I woke up at I don't even know. I didn't even know.
You watch them weird shark channels, don't you? You're on about me. We're playing. Do you watch them weird sharky things, don't you?
I love things. Anything about sharks or whales or dolphins or I love anything about the say like.
Shite that like.
You
try airplanes, mate.
At least you can write numbers down.
I'm gonna post you to the link. I'm gonna post you a link. I'm gonna send you a link anyway to Big Jet TV at Florida Airport at night.
You can remember you used to be able to park beside the airports in England. You used to be like park down the fences and stand on the corner and take pictures or look or whatever. Now you get moved.
Well, that's what these fellas are doing. But they've got the gear that they've got now, mate. Right? They could be sat a mile away and it looks like they're right in front of you. The cameras that they've got, you can see the pilot waving at you and that. You know what I mean? That's how good the cameras are.
Aye. I know. Sounds like something I don't want to go into. Like, get a good phone now. Mine's got like 100 times zoom now. You'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see the driver with your phone now.
I've had a few. you call it, waves off fighter pilots and that, you know, on Big Jet TV.
Aye. Flying past, dipping the wing, man. Dipping the wing at you in that movie.
You have to wave back, man.
Fucking hell.
You have to wave back.
You used to go to the air show and that, did you? Have you never been to the air show at Sunderland?
Oh, you know what? I don't think I have, but I would.
Yeah, they finished it. Stopped us a couple of years ago or something. I don't know when. But it was brilliant, mate. Honestly, it was brilliant, like. 2 days, it was just class. Really good, like.
I know loads of people used to go there, didn't it? It was on the beach, wasn't it?
Aye, on the beach. They weren't happy about us flying me drone, mate. I never flew me fucking drone there.
Okay, then.
I went to the fireworks display at Shields like last year, and I was flying my drone, and they were flying, and they were pointing the light at me fucking drone and get out of the way because I was too close.
Okay, now.
So I had a fucking fly back over the sea, like.
Hey, them didn't want one shut Heathrow down last year or something, didn't it? Or the year before, like, because the drone was flying. Yeah, that was flying too close to it.
I think so. Was it Heathrow Stansted? It was one of them.
Yeah, it was a bit of a... It was
well,
a major thing, like, wasn't it?
Well, you would think that they would have things around it to cut them out, wouldn't you? To cut the drone out so you couldn't fly over it. To cut the signal.
Yeah.
Kill the drone.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought, but then you would think if airports have that, so would like category A prisons. Well, I was...
If we've got the technology to blow a nuclear weapon up, right, from like 1,000 million miles, right, then we should have the technology to blow something out the sky or near Heathrow, shouldn't we? With a little button, you know what I mean?
Well, you would think would be this. They've got electro shields around it, which it was just meant to kill a signal. That's what they're meant to have, right? But I was at the river in Durham about 2 months ago. And I was having a bit play with my drone. I thought, I'll fly to the cathedral. So I just took it up to the cathedral. And then I realised, shit, I'm right over the top of Durham Prison. Like literally over the top of Durham Prison. So I just kept on going, took my picture, then flew right round and coming back. But I was literally over the top of Durham Prison when I realised. But it was still flying. I thought it was nuts. And then he shit myself.
Are the is Durham the one with a massive wall, or is that like Franklin?
Durham's the one with a massive wall. But Franklin's got no. It depends which. They've both got massive walls. They're fucking both prisons.
Oh yeah, I knew that when I said it.
Yeah, Franklin's down next to Finkelabby. You've got to go down to like a country lane to go down there. But if you're Durham prisons, like it's just off the main road, like just behind literally like one of the main streets in Durham, like the shopping centre bit's just behind it.
Yeah, I've seen it. You know what it is? I've seen a few videos this last few weeks, you know, after them attacks.
Yeah.
People have been going live outside where things happened to both them prisons, or didn't they, or something?
I didn't know, mate. I didn't know. I can't remember that change. I didn't know. I know he got stabbed or something, didn't he? And tried to take his fucking Rolex off him.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. It was all national papers, wasn't it?
Yeah. I tell you who needs to behave like, and he's needed to behave for ages is Jimmy G&E. Like, why does he put loads in absolutely everything, doesn't he? Voice notes every day. Did you learn your lesson, Jimmy?
I don't know what he's fucking doing. Like, I've got no idea.
He's into everything, man, honest. Anything that's going on, Jimmy's in the thick of it with voice notes behind the scenes. And
I know, that's fucking crazy, isn't it? It is crazy. Yeah, I didn't know. Fuck knows. I seen Axel putting voice notes out. I didn't listen. I just seen Axel putting voice notes out or something. And I think the only voice notes I've ever put out is Masters and Titchy. Now, Titchy told us to.
Who did them videos last night you were putting up?
I've got a new editor. That's all I'm going to say. I've got a new editor.
You bastard. I've been after an editor for ages, really. Like, I'd be like, someone's going to offer me, like, Moon, I'll do some editing for you soon. Never has.
How do I don't make it myself?
Yeah.
How do you not make it myself, man?
Are you paying them, like?
Nah, just help on the cause.
It's a bit dodgy.
Get some of your mates in, man. I get some of your mates in. We'll
Mate.
give you some attention, man. You'll have a beef, eh? Should we have a beef? Get some subs each.
Sounds a bit dodgy. Well, we haven't got to that point yet, but that's always there, isn't it? If we need it.
Yeah. Get a few views. You know, Mustard gets called a beast, and he gets like 400 people in his life. How you know? I'm getting some shit over that, you know. Fucking hell. There's people going around with get fake pictures of it, get fake names. There's people going around with get fake pictures of him on there. It's weird. Fake names of him on that's just crazy, like.
Hey, mate. We have a couple more minutes today.
Difference, bro. I went.
Just appreciate this, mate.
Check this out, Sean. This is
For
my
a
old
couple of
swing.
minutes.
Yeah.
That's my old swing. Yeah. That's my old swing. It's right. But bro, I can like that. I can hit the over like that, Sean. It's blurry. Phone. Hold that like that. Is it blurry now? Can you see now? Yeah? Watch. Sean. New swing, back swing. Here to here, right? Here. Here. Yeah? Now, my old swing is here. This is my old swing. But if I was doing that, I was coming over the top, yeah? Well, that's because my front swing, as you know, was here, and then up to here, right? That's the swing now, yeah? So today, I've gone back to here to here. That's now where my swing is. Can you see the difference? Count on, please. Yeah, but point it towards me and flip it down. Wrong way, it's facing at you. Oh. Point now at the front window.
That way.
No, out the front window. Like that. What? Old swing. New swing. New swing. Old swing. New swing.
Oh.
Old swing.
Oh, come on.
The difference. Massive difference to that. Massive difference to that, right? Short. Yeah, so get up there. Wind's coming across, so get my face. Nice shot. Left hand side, 30 yards off the green. Yeah, you see the difference?
Yeah.
I do, because I come a lot more over. So my arm comes round and it stays so tucked in. Like I can put something underneath this arm with my old swing, because it's what I used to do as a drill. Wind's in my face hard here. But rather than hit a driller, I want him to drop the shot.
Yeah, that is funny. That I don't know. I know everyone else is like thinks it's like a mad obsession or something, but I could just
You're
see
having a
the
bit of a
funny
mad
side.
obsession, mate.
I know. I know. I can see it. I can see why people would say that. Obviously, I don't have any sort of weird obsession with Danny G. Yeah.
So it's Tony. I don't know what would be weirder.
Did you hear Tony sighing at a few points in that video there when she thought, "Oh my God, not again"?
Did they not add them like? Did they not add them size? I think they probably added them size in like.
Oh, do you reckon? Don't say that.
Probably it's like, you know, the one where just the flies. They're in me. I did the fly sound. They're not like you can't really hear flies.
Yeah,
But
the
it,
Dossers
I'd still
are
like.
probably go for it. Like the Dossers are good for it. Like
You're good. I thought it was something doing, Danny. I'm sure. I'm sure they said they were.
your mic's got a bit crackly there, you know.
Sorry, mate. Is that better?
Go on.
Hello. Can you hear us, alright?
Oh, he's still crackling there, brother. Still crackly.
Right, is that better?
It was early on, and it's just started dropping off, and like.
What about that?
It's still crackly, I think.
It's still crackly.
Oh, that might be a bit better there. Like, you know what it is? It's because I'm used to like perfection now, aren't we? You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm on my laptop. They do sound pretty good on my phones, don't they?
You need to give your lap. You're still crackling.
Oh,
Swear to God.
come on.
Swear to God, you are.
One second.
Could anyone else? Yeah, it is, isn't it, Queen? It's definitely crackly. Yeah, it might
Still
be something
crackly.
like this. Yeah. You know what? I tried to get on the panel last night, right, on flavors on my phone. Oh, mate, what a carry on. Like, the mic just works whenever it wants. I don't know why. I haven't got a clue.
I'm all right, or still crackly?
That's better, I think.
Hello. Right, okay. Good.
Yeah, so what was I just saying?
Just get a little pair of earphones for your phone. Just get a little pair of like wired earphones for your phone when you can jump on panels like I've got.
I know. I've got loads of wireless earphones.
Wired ones. Wired.
Oh,
Wired ones. The wireless ones are shite on there. That's what I used to use, you know, when I used to jump on before. Before I got them earphones that sound better.
Oh yeah, miles better. Yeah.
Well, before that, I was using fucking wireless ones, like, but everyone says you can't use wireless on StreamYard, like it's shite.
Yeah. So, can you explain why sometimes my mic works on StreamYard and sometimes it doesn't? Like,
it probably depends what you're fucking saying. You probably send it to sleep sometimes, and sometimes you fucking don't. I don't know, man. Have you tried to just in your mic settings?
honestly, yeah, I've tried everything, man. It absolutely does me. I didn't, you know what happened one time, right? No lie, one time it wouldn't work, right? I was in StreamYard in like the ready, like go on the panel and that, and then it does like a mic check thing.
Yeah.
And if you see it going up and down, you know, like your mic's working, it didn't, right? I give it a shake and started working.
Just get a pair of earphones and things. You're like, plug in
Honestly,
ones. That's all you need.
I'm blowing in the speaker on the phone, right, and shaking it.
Yeah. What kind of phone have you got? Is it an oldish one or?
It's dead old, man, mate. It's fucking ancient, man. Honestly, ancient. God knows how it is still going.
Get yourself an updated phone then. That's probably what you need.
Oh yeah, I've got to, haven't I?
Yeah.
You mate,
just get a fucking recondition one or fucking eBay or something. You know what I mean? The recondition one, like.
Hey mate, could you remember me telling you last week that I went for like an MOT?
Nope.
So like you won't fucking remember anyway, will you? So I went for an MOT, right? Like a well-manned, you know, like well-manned.
Yes,
clinic.
I remember. Sorry, not your MOT. Then yes. You're over 50 thing.
Yeah. So I went in, right? Yeah. I went in and they just weighed us.
Yeah.
Took blood pressure, your pulse, and just asked you like if you smoked, if you drank. I just told the truth. I said I don't smoke that much. I used to, but I don't. Drink. I probably drink more than I should. Like, I didn't lie. You know what I mean? I never got. I don't get pissed, but I'm always have like a little drink or something. And she said, right, and she took 3 things of blood, 3 like vials. But this was at 20. This was at 20 to 4, right, on the Thursday.
Yeah.
By Friday dinner time, on my phone, I got a message off them saying your liver is showing signs of stress, right? What was it? Slight stress on a text.
All right. You blame your lad?
I thought
you should blame your lad for the stress. That's our last. You just keep going on saying we live stressed.
Obviously, as soon as the word stress is in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We were thinking sick note. That's kind of me thinking sick note again. So on the same, and just drink more water and shit.
Well, it had loads of links to the NHS, you know, like to tell you stuff about having about your liver and stuff, right? Loads of links.
Yeah.
And then since then I've been like, fucking hell, I need to stop drinking and that. And then today I get the phone call today. I don't even know if I told Louise about this. Jesus Christ, I didn't. I just remembered. So I don't think Louise even knows this. But I got a phone call a few hours ago from the doctors, just out the blue, saying, "Oh yeah, Mr. Green wants to book a phone appointment to discuss your new diet."
You're going to go on a diet.
Discuss your new diet. I was like, hang on a minute.
So the wager.
Exactly. I thought you only took 3 vials of blood, man. Fucking hell. What must be in them blood? So I've got to change my diet as well. Honestly, I haven't had a drink for a few days now. I've got this thing full of cranberry juice.
To flush your liver out. Oh, yeah, the oxygen. Yeah.
Fizzy, I already believed you, mate, before. Like, Fizzy
That's an
looks...
age thing now. I don't know that. I don't think I've said things in a half. It's
Fizzy
easy to
told
tell her.
me months ago that I had to change my diet, like, months ago, that I'd never spoke with before.
That's because you had your camera on and you've got chubby cheeks. That's what.
That's what I
No,
was
but it's
thinking.
there. Did
She's
you have like one of them witchy moments?
Yeah, she was doing my reading for me. She does readings, mate.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Witchy moments, like a witchy
Yeah,
thing.
man.
Like,
It was, yeah, to be fair, that's what she won't be offended calling her a witchy.
Yeah.
Because, well, I don't know. Because witch will always be like detrimental word, won't it? Really, can't see that ever changing. Like,
but all right, yeah, all right.
to call someone a witch, it's not very nice, is it? Especially if you say old witch in front of it, or
We weren't doing that. I'm not sure why I'm that.
or dirty. You put dirty in front
Dirty
of it.
witch. Proud witch. Oh God.
You dirty stinking witch. You know, you don't really want to go there like that. Oh.
No, you don't.
Yeah, but she did tell me months ago. It was months ago now as well. That I did have to change like my lifestyle and that. And I honestly thought I didn't. I honestly thought I didn't. Like, I think I'm Mr. Fitness. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Yeah.
Well, what fitness you do like? What exercise you do like?
Just on my feet all day and that, you know what I mean?
So that's your Mr. Fitness. So that's your Mr. Fitness. 15 what? Thousand steps.
Yeah. At
Is that
my
what you
age. Yeah, but I do
What's
get
that
a lifting in between that though. I'm lifting
That's
stuff.
that's over 10 mile a day, though, isn't it?
Ah, it's not far off.
That is, I'm sure that's over 10 mile a day. So what do you do that? Is that you just wandering about to work so you don't have to actually do any work? That's what that is, isn't it? You're just hiding out the way, just walking back and forth around the balance.
Trying to look busy, yeah. Honestly,
that's the way to do it.
No, but that's my exercise, right? So, like, I think that I'm quite active for my age, you know what I mean? I can have days where I don't do anything, I'm not going to lie there.
Well, yeah, that is.
Just lay on my bed.
That is active, right? That is very active, but you are very active. Like, I would say if you're doing, like, nearly 10 mile a day when you're active, like.
Yeah, straight up, man, innit? Facts, that, innit?
And then you got 2 minute exercise.
But you know what? You know what it is though? It's cholesterol, isn't it? Right? Louise always going on about me cholesterol and that, you know.
Well, no, because cholesterol's good for you now, isn't it? You've got good cholesterol and you've got bad cholesterol. It's a weird thing, isn't it? Cholesterol's good for you now, I think.
Because you associate high cholesterol with a big fat wagon driver, don't you? Who has greasy spoons every morning, innit?
Yeah.
You can be skinny and have high cholesterol.
But cholesterol isn't bad for you no more, though, is it? Because I thought cholesterol was bad for you for years, didn't it, or something? And no, it's not. Am I wrong? Is that just wishful thinking? I don't know. I might have just made that up, right? Yeah, but I'm sure cholesterol's not as bad for you as what they thought. Like, you can get good cholesterol and bad cholesterol now. It's not all just tarred with the same brush.
Look at that. 800 of the steps consisted of vape breaks. Like fucking Big Brother. It is as well, mate. It's in and out and going in my car for 5 minutes. Go to the shop if I want to take the piss a bit. Honestly, mate.
I might have to jump on at me fucking me cordless earphones. I need to put my phone on charge. Like, this doesn't half of your battery screen yard.
Well, it does, like.
I have to try and connect my earphones, put my phone on charge.
Yeah, Yeah, man, no worries. What? So you going there?
Wait, I'll just finish my cigarette first, then I will, like. 9 takes 2 minutes. I'll have to jump behind you, but I'll like this me phone going today.
Ciggies, like you do ciggies, like.
Well, yeah, I've just had 2 joints with I only rolled 2 joints with smoking balls, so I want to have a cigarette till I go back in there, smoke my phones around the joint.
Is that good? Like two in an hour, or like is that probably brought on because like you've been on here, obviously, and you need to.
Probably using normal, like. I probably would have smoked more if I wasn't on there. Probably. Depends what I'm doing. I smoke a lot of weed, you know. Too much.
You must spend half your life skinning up, like.
Oh, mate, I hate it. I hate rolling joints. I hate it. It does me in, like.
Teach Amanda how to do it, mate.
She can roll, can't you good, like? Not bad.
But there's always room for improvement, isn't there?
Oh, she's not as good as me. She's still a girl, you know what I mean? She's still a girl.
Yeah.
Never be perfect, always be able to improve, like. But yeah. I would do want someone just to walk behind us and just hand us joints. Just roll them for us and hand us them. I hate rolling joints, I hate it. The chore.
It's like that 2 Chainz. Have you watched 2 Chainz?
No, what's that?
It's just like he's like a big weed smoker from America, like big massive like black bloke.
Oh, I didn't really watch it. About my mates watch it. Have you watched this about smoking? I'm like, no, I just like to smoke. Like all kind of the events and like, you know. I've been to a few events, like, but it's like weird. I'm not like what?
You like the American humour, don't you?
I love it, man. I love it. It's better than British, I think.
Well, you love these fellas who like, and the kids and that, not kids, but like there's young lads and that, and they're just the channel's based on how much weed they can smoke, and then go to the gym, or how many edibles they can have, and then go and do a workout. Funny as fuck, mate.
What channel is this? Send us a link.
Yeah, I'll have to find them, mate, because you know what, was my son who used to watch them all. And he every time I went in, like we had the joke together, he'd flick stuff on that he watched, and I'd be laughing my head off. I'd never watch them again, or I'd forget about them. You know what I mean? But I'll find them.
I didn't really watch much anymore, man. Like I didn't watch it. I watch shorts, and that's about it. I watch bits of YouTube, like bits of our community, but I haven't got the concentration. I just haven't got it. You know what I mean? I just click.
Yeah.
But that's why I cannot watch Danny, man. It's just fucking repetitive. It's just the same shit up. You know what I mean? It's just But he's the only man making content. Oh, that's what you call content. He's still getting 100 odd people watching it.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Big up the Insomniacs.
No, I've been looking like. Have you seen that I Show Speed fella?
I what?
Is it I Show Speed or something? He's like he's a big YouTuber in America. Like, mate, he has like 250,000 people in his live chats and that. You not heard
I didn't really watch. I didn't really watch like a lot of YouTubers. No, I didn't watch. Like, I honestly didn't any big YouTubers. I don't know.
Like
I didn't watch.
Like a phenomenon. Everyone knows him. He's like KSI and he's right up with all of them. Jake Paul and all them. He's up there with them lot now.
What'd you call him?
I Show Speed.
I Show Speed.
Yeah. Well, like gap speed.
Never heard of him yet.
Wow.
What's his name?
That's just his name on YouTube.
That's his channel name.
Yeah.
I didn't have it.
I don't think we know his name. But he goes all over the world and that, right? And he just has kids running after him and that. People running after him, trying to touch him and that.
I've seen that last comment. I know that I Show Speed. You sing you there begging for a spanner.
A quarter of a million people.
This is manner.
Quarter of a million people in his chats. That's comment of the week, that like. No, his real name is Nigel. Come on, it can't be Nigel.
Randy would not understand positive.
Randy will
Right,
have that morning.
Nigel will probably be Randy's real name, and all that we know.
Well, it could be, couldn't it? Really.
He comes across as a bit of a Nigel, doesn't he?
If he doesn't prove himself soon, we will have to start calling him Nigel.
If he doesn't jump on with an authenticated account with his name, then we know he's a Nigel, like.
Yeah, he's definitely got some sort of... Nigel definitely means something to him, doesn't it? It's either his middle name or his first name.
Yeah, because you would never just remember the name Nigel of some bloke on YouTube, like. Unless he is a mod on his channel.
Exactly.
Come on, Randy. I should call you Nigel from now on. I made it up, you're funny. Oh, so why would you make up the name Nigel? Why would you make up the name Nigel? Definitely goes to home, lad.
Can't catch us out, mate. You know what I mean? We've got our eyes on you. Always. 100% you watch what you're saying in chat, son.
I'll be 2 seconds.
And you better unblock me as well. What did you say last night? This channel's better. This channel chats so much better when I've got moon blocked. Something like that. Well, that better be a lie, that, because if you watch EastEnders, that is it. That is it. We're finished. Not even a warning or anything. Anyone that watches EastEnders, like, EastEnders is the worst. Like, Curra, you get a warning for Coronation Street as well. Wearing Crocs, that's another warning. There's only a few people that are allowed to wear Crocs in this chat.
They got the Crocs. They got the Crocs. Oh, am I one, like?
Huh?
Am I one? Or can I wear Crocs?
Yeah, but don't tell me, you know, you don't have to tell me.
Can I get some charms for them as well?
I never ever want to see them, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, I did once see Quaver in a pair, and like, I've only just started talking to her again. She actually put a...
Can you hear us?
Might have been a video. Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
I don't know if it's changed on me wireless earphones. I thought I might have went off.
Yeah, soon you're going to have to get one of them little, you know, them little trolleys for all your streaming gear. You know, when you go out, just pull it in one of them trolleys.
Get a van. The booth in the back.
Get your name on it, TNK on it.
Oh yeah, drive through trim.
Hey, some of them things like, so you've got a new editor, yeah, that's it. I'm not going to ask you about that. But yeah, you can get some laughs with them, though, mate. You can get some laughs out of them. Like, some of them are fucking
yeah, brilliant.
Like, mate, the DOSers, right? Let's get it right. Like, I've watched their lives for a while now, and they did one on Sunday, right? And like, it passed a couple of hours at work for me. It was funny as fuck,
just
right?
listening to the laughing away.
and like,
Yeah.
and now he's saying they're at this little series thing they've got going where they look, it's all
What
based
just
on Danny. But that one of them's thought that idea up there, you know, with the tracker thing for the ball. Like, I honestly thought he had a proper tracker because he said on his live on the afternoon, he said, there's some breaking news. We've managed to get a tracker app for Danny's balls. And everyone was getting excited in the chat, you know what I mean? Thinking, wow. We'll be able to see. And that's what everyone thought until he hit that ball and he got that squiggle. It was fucking in stitches, man. Fucking hell.
I've never,
Oh, you're personal friends with him, man. You're personal friends with him, yo.
Billies.
Yeah,
I thought we never know then, like, we're like, I can't watch Danny anymore. Like, it's just, honestly, mate, it's just, you know what I mean? Especially sports stuff. I'm not in the golf from here. You what?
Your mic's gone again, mate.
Oh, I'm on the earphones.
Proper crackly. It's funny about 5 hours.
Exactly, alarm it, exactly. Is that better?
Nah. Some serious mic issues tonight, you.
Trying to just be fucking on.
What should I put on? Put echo cam. Hang on. What's that like? What's that like now?
Better.
Is that better?
Is that better, Moon?
Yes.
I just disconnected my fucking earphones. There you go, you're on hands free.
Mate, that is so much better, mate. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's really bad. You know, when you're used to someone's mic being perfect and then it isn't, like, you notice straight away.
Yeah. On speakerphone, yeah.
Hey, did you notice there when we had that little, debate about the law?
Yeah.
We were on about it. Can you actually remember that? It was only about half an hour ago.
About the tree.
Yeah, and it got onto like the law and all that. Did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see the chat? Right, Zeus came in, and I thought, Zeus wants to come up and talk about it. Must be his thing, you know what I mean? But and like, I don't know. There was loads more people in when you're talking about stuff like that. Like, it's mad, isn't it?
It is, mate. It is. Because people make comments, you know, and it just I must change algorithms and people see it more or something when people comment more.
So, what do you put that down to then? You know, like when you go live, and I know obviously when you go live on YouTube, like it goes out to a bigger audience, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It goes out with the world, basically, doesn't it?
But anyone can watch it, yeah. If you go on your YouTube studio, it tells you where about your subs and that's from.
Yeah.
Everything go through and it tells you who's watched your live, how many subs you've gained through that live, and.
But it's like it's still got to. If there weren't subs, I don't know how many of them it'll be as subs, right? Who watch that? But I forgot what I was going to say.
You've been smoking too much weed.
Fucking hell.
That happens to me all the time, Moon.
No, that's what we were on about before. We were on about like my health and that, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
You know how like the doctor rang us up tonight, right, and said about my diet. They want to do a phone call about your new diet, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? New diet.
What does your diet consist of though? What do you eat a lot of fatty foods?
Mate, I've never liked veg, right? I've never had veg in my life.
Yeah.
Won't have veg.
None at
Fruit.
all.
Nah. Fruit. Very rare, mate. Grapes. I'll eat grapes.
I'm the same with fruit. Like I don't really like fruit. Like I like melon. I like melon.
I like it, but you've got to just put it in front of me, you know, all ready to eat. Like
I'm the same, mate. I'm the same. If someone says you like some fruit, I'm like, nah. But if it's just cut up and put it there, I don't like. I'm the same.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I didn't buy fruit for me. I got it for the kid, like, but I didn't get it for me.
But what else do I eat? But you can get you can drink fruit juice and that though, can't you?
Oh, yeah, I can get you. Well, but they need what you want them with bits, but you need the roughage, don't you? You know what I mean? You need the roughage. The roughage.
Yeah, I do eat a lot of shit. Like I'm not gonna lie, but
Like fried food. Do you love fried food?
no, not really.
Yeah, I do like all the fried food.
What is it that I eat the most? Like, I'm a sucker like for pizza and stuff like that.
Is it a healthy pizza though? Like, was it like a frozen pizza? Because they're not get healthy, but they're not bad. You know what I mean?
Any type of pizza, mate. What's happening, PP?
Yeah, I can see the chat like moon. I've got to have me fucking me phone on my shoulder so I can hear you when the earphones in. Honestly.
Okay, yeah, I could definitely eat better, right? But I don't know. I'll be interested to see what this diet is. You know what I mean? What they think I need. Or
So, are you going to go? Are you going to get a telephone appointment with a dietitian, or are you going to have to go and see one? Like,
no, it's a telephone appointment. Like it's been booked. That's what she was ringing for tonight. So it's booked, but I haven't had it yet. But yeah, I'd be interested to see like what it is, what the thing's healthy for you and that. Because I'm a bit picky, me. Like I'm not as bad as I used to be, but yes, fact. What's that in fact?
Made I either eat 2 mince pies or 2 Greg's pasties every morning. That just build me day around that. Like,
Yeah,
I've got to eat them like within 40 minutes of getting up. Like,
see, mate, that doesn't sound that we can laugh about that now, but that's probably not doing you much good. That like,
but if I didn't eat that, then I wouldn't be hungry all day. Do you know what I mean? I've got to eat that, then I get hungry again later. I'm a very actually fussy eater as well, man.
I think that everyone's individual. You know what I mean? Some people, you could smoke all your life and you wouldn't die of smoking. You know?
Yeah. I knew a woman who was 92, and she smoked Woodbine. You know what I mean? When they felt the tip on the end, and she was 92.
Yeah, it can definitely have an influence, but all in all,
of course it does. But it's not just cancer; it just fucks your lungs up, doesn't it? You're setting something on fire and you're breathing in the smoke. How is that gonna be good? You know what I mean? How can it be anything but fucking dangerous? What the fuck? When you think about it, though, you're just setting fire to something and you're breathing it in. There's nuts in it.
Mate, have you ever watched any of these? You're gonna say no, but right. In America, on Netflix, there's loads of series, right, that was set in. I think it was might have been the 50s or the 60s, right? You know what was that rock and roll and stuff?
50s and 60s rock and roll, aye.
And there was some brilliant shows on Netflix, right, about like dramas set at that time, and everybody smoked, mate. Like everyone.
They did, aye, because they used to promote it like it was good for your health and you were cool if you smoked, and all the way up to the 90s. All the way up to the 90s, man. You know, they used to have smoking all over.
Oh, isn't it hard to believe now that like you used to smoke in pubs and that? How like bad it must have been for people who didn't smoke, but you just did though, didn't you? Just went in there though, didn't you?
And pubs are just nightclubs are just full of smoke. You know what I mean? They couldn't get it. Aye.
what else is it? It's like, even if you have a cigarette now, like you just feel like a bit of a leper, if you're out.
Yeah. And exactly stand outside smoking. It's exactly done about smoking shelters have moving them a certain distance away from the pub as well now. So instead of every pub having a smoking shelter, there'll be like a smoking shelter in the area. Just they're just trying to get rid of smoking on there. They're gonna make it illegal for kids to start, like not kids, sorry, like 18-year-olds to start smoking, but there's still kids on there. And then you have to be legal for 19-year-olds to start smoking. And then you have to be legal for 20-year-olds to start smoking till smoking's gone.
The ways you've done well to stay awake this long, I'll be honest. She's usually no lie, she usually
puts Moon on 5 minutes later, snoring. Yeah. I Moon, we all feel that pain.
Honestly.
Good night, Mrs. Moon.
We have tried to promote the channel like that in a few chats before, you know what I mean? I
dropped your link last night. I dropped your link of mine last night.
Like better than Valium, Moon's lives. You know what
I mean? I didn't even slag you off when I dropped it. I just said subscribe to Fly Me to the Moon. He's live tomorrow night. I didn't even slag you off this time.
No, hang on. You put Fly Me to the Moon, Smoke's length going across the bottom of your screen.
Well, apart from that, if you knew how to do that, you would do it.
I know. Fucking hell.
Oh. One day when you're not live, I'll jump in the stream yard with you when I'm on my laptop, and I'll show you how to do things.
Mate, imagine the most basic, right, for cavemen course to learn how to use the internet, learn how to use a computer, right? The really most basic one ever that cavemen would even be able to do, right? I wouldn't even get on that. Honestly, mate, I'd know how to turn it on, and like this thing,
yeah,
just picking it up all the time, and but honestly, I'm Neanderthal. That is the word. Like,
see, I've got another laptop, but it's kind of in bits, like it's hanging apart, and then like I abuse it a bit, like in so I didn't use, so I haven't used one for like about a year or something. So when I got this one, I was like, oh, how do I use it again? My memory shit, like.
Well, it's going to get me into trouble, but what you saying, PP?
Hello, mate. How you doing? Northern King? Yes,
yeah,
mate.
PP, you are good.
Jim Smith told me to jump on.
Jim Smith's going to be crying his eyes out now, like.
What's happening up in the northern area? You got loads of beef up there, ain't you? Oh, fucking hell, mate. It's all fine, the beef going on.
Fucking JCB, boys. Honestly, every time you see a JCB up here, you think, fuck me, where's that going? What else is that going through? And then you got Ash Douglas running down the road, like getting chased off a JCB.
Oh, mate, it's fucked up boy, like.
I like Ash, mate. I like Ash. I think everyone knows I do, right? Like, but he's
not my best mate.
But I like him. And he knows that I know that this isn't what he's like. You know what I mean? He's basically saying, you know what I'm like. I'm fucking in divvy, but no, right, divvy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's he like? Come on, tell us what's he like then. I like Ash, I do, but what is he like? What is he fucking like?
Fucking hell.
He's a funny old geezer. I do like. He loves the beef, doesn't he, Ash? He gets right deep involved, mate. I think he's
still only young. He's still only, how old is he? Isn't he 30 or something?
Yeah. There's one lesson I can give to people in life. Never upset more than you please.
Yeah, that's a good way of thinking. Like, I've never heard that one before, like, honestly.
No. But it works. It works. What about him, Masters, eh? The ice cream man. They grooming bloody 15-year-old girls. eh? And he gave it to me. Docks my wife, my ex-wife, I say, my ex-wife, my family, docks them all and give it like the geezers of bacon. Eh? What can we say about that?
Not good, eh?
I think
Well-
up the Northern King putting it on him for what he used.
Well, that's what I mean, PP, right? I mean, here you've got me and my best mate on here, right? The Northern King, and I don't know. I think people looking in can see like that like we're mates. You know what I mean?
Let's not make a game, Moon.
Yeah, without being gay, right? But you've already heard tonight how like we both could think totally different of other people. You know what I mean? But you just gotta. I'm
How
not
do you
saying.
feel about
not
it then?
saying
What do
about
you
the
feel that
Masters.
how do you feel about it?
Right. So the Masters thing for me is like he can't. I heard everything he said. Right. He's realised what he said, and instead,
Hold up. We can't go by what he says. He said he waited for her to become of
that's
age.
the killer one. That's the killer. That's the one that nails him. Right.
It is, isn't
Yep.
it?
I don't think he's a pedo. Right. I don't think he's a pedo at all. But he can't deny what he said. That's all I'm saying.
Can't
Yeah.
deny what he said. He can't. I'm only hammering him for what he done to me. Right?
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. A 23-year-old man. What was I doing at 20? What was you doing at 23, man? What was you doing?
God. I don't know, mate.
I'll tell you what I was doing at 23. I was doing 9 years. I've been in there since 21. As I was at 21, would I go around trying to impress schoolgirls? No, I wouldn't. No.
Yeah.
I could have done. I could have had me Cosworth, me XJS, me Ryan 69 Gears, which may have felt they'd be a bit more acquainted to the northern area of England because we're a lot richer down south. Come on away from it, come back there. But that's how it was. And no wonder the audacity of the man when he done that. I kept wondering why he kept doing that and doing it to me. But it all come to light, didn't they? The geezer's wrong. And
Yep.
23, I could understand it.
But this
It's
is
like
what I'm
my
saying,
daughter.
right? This is the difference, right, PP? So for someone like yourself who had a bit of chew with Masters, right, and has no, like, you know, you don't like the bloke, say, to somebody who quite likes him, you can see what this means to that you both people, doesn't it? Like you were loving it, or you were thinking, well, you deserve it. But for somebody who liked him before all this,
I liked him before this, Moon.
I always liked Masters. When he turned on me with fans, don't get me wrong, I like fans.
really like him though.
Fans,
I mean, like
fans,
back
isn't
under
he?
the belt.
He does
I
what
mean,
he
I
does.
really, really like him. What's your words, Moon?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, you know, you've got your core people who back you up and that, and then something like this happens.
Yeah.
Like, what it's like for them people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not one of them, like, you know, I'm not one of them.
See, I like Masters. I always liked them, always support them, always gone on with them, like. But then when all that come out, like, it's not for me. That like,
Yeah.
It's wrong. 23-year-old. Even when I was 21 before I got in prison, my 15-year-old girls at school had no interest in me. Absolutely none. Right?
Yeah.
But I understand the dilemma he's in. He's as thick as fuck. He's got absolutely no intellectual capacity whatsoever. So he probably found it easy to impress 15-year-old girls being a Govan Hill boot boy and bringing drama to their door. The poor girl, all that drama he brought to her door. And all she done was look at him. Even robbed the ice cream van. How many kids suffered when he robbed that ice cream van? Horrible puff. What a Wemby is.
Tell you what, PP, were you watching Northern Kings last night?
I don't know what. It's hard getting on YouTube now. You know
I think
what I mean?
I might have seen you in the chat. Like, I think I might have seen you. I was thinking, like, because it was, I don't know, last night was the chat, right, in Northern Kings last night was come from all over. You know, it wasn't just like one side. Everyone was coming in from all over, like.
That's the way I was hanging last night, mate. I drank nearly fucking the whole bottle of vodka.
Oh, you're back on the vodka.
Oh, absolutely. Even my son said to me, Dad, what was you all about last night? I'm thinking, what do you mean? Right? And
you took it out of the brown paper bag, didn't you?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. You know.
A bit of ice and a bit of, no, don't you swinging it out the bottle, PP.
So I've got a bit of coke with it. I'm like a Keir Starmer. I need a bit of coke. And what's the other one? Macron and the other one who's at war. Yeah, you need a bit of coke with your vodka. Preferably at least an eighth.
Somebody put in the chat earlier that Pakistan was at war, civil war or something.
Well, they are. They're at war with India, aren't they?
Been at war with you for years, haven't you?
Well, let's have a look at Pakistan. If we look at Pakistan, right, where did that country is not a country, is it? That was born after the war. That country spawned. So they spawned for the gamers after the war. Pakistan. Yeah,
it's huge.
It's huge now because they claimed territory. They done it the ball.
Was that not Bangladesh that was spawned off of the war?
It might have been Bangladesh. Every one of them. India is India, right? And India is a Sikh country.
Yeah.
I've got to say, we did upset Gandhi when we put people in there and said, yeah, it's okay. But look at Israel. If we look at Israel as a country, why are they being attacked? No one understands the dynamics of why they're being attacked. It'd be like me. Could I go to Iran? Could I go to any country and say, hold up, I've entered your country, legal or illegally, and I want a Christian church built, and I want housing, and I want every single aspect of your benefit system, if you've got one available, awarded to me, prioritised.
Is we might sound correctly.
Yeah.
We are. Listen, the UK is a country for the fucking puffs, mate. With all these new breed of people, well, not new breed of people, but the new way they program people into thinking. What they call them, the millennials, they've got like different fucking variations from the 90s to 2000s to the 2020s, different names for. We're a soft country. We're soft as fuck.
So PP's a question for you, right? So these two idiots who've cut down the sycamore tree, right? Should they go to prison?
Oh, the big sycamore tree. Oh, yes, they should. I think in reality, they should, yeah.
Should they get a lengthy sentence for cutting a tree down?
I think Dan Riley should be the one to answer that one. But,
Dan Riley should be the one to answer that, to be fair.
Me personally, history is history. And we should never eradicate history. Without history, how do we move forward? Eradicate history, we can design going forward.
Right. So they're getting done for criminal damage, right? Criminal damage, which also could mean smashing a window, like, couldn't it? It's all under one heading, isn't it? Under one title.
Is it criminal damage you get done for, though, or is it criminal damage for historic or what? Or something has got something else to it, like?
Well, obviously, that's the scapegoats, and you know, they're like, it's going to change the law.
Exactly what it is, yeah.
Got to change. They're going to change the law now for this.
My point with that I wasn't diminishing what they've done. It's just in the eyes of the law, compared to other more serious crimes in my eyes, it's a ridiculous sentence in comparison. Do you know what I mean?
How long did they get? But cutting down, see a sycamore tree, they pump up, I think it's 100 gallons of water every hour during summer months. But rightly so, they've got a right to live. And if it's historic, people shouldn't cut that tree down. No, and they should
Is
go to
that
prison.
true
for it.
about water? Was that true?
Yeah, 100 gallons of water every hour. Look into it.
Is that what they pumped in the tree?
Because it's right at the bottom of a hill, isn't it? So you would think that it would get every bit of water, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well,
But
of course it would.
it's not a big hill, though, is it? It's not like it's just like a bit of a hill over the top. It's not like
I've
a
never
mountain.
heard
Do you know
that
what I
one
mean?
like PP. I've never heard that. Are you so you're obviously talking about it's underground or whatever.
Well, of course it is. It's
Someone's
rooted,
not
isn't
walking
it?
and
And
putting
everyone likes a good rooting, right? We all do a good rooting. It's where your seeds come from. After
You
a good
better
bit
love
of
a good
rooting,
rooting.
well, they do. They pump up 100 gallons of water every hour through summertime sycamore trees, and they're entitled to it.
Yeah. So a lengthy prison sentence. What would you say that was, PP, in this day and age?
In this day and age, what is a prison? Is prison. Some people, I think, live better in prison than what they would in society. How it is at the moment.
That word lengthy in prison terms, like right now, what's that mean?
Well, they should have got a 6 month sentence for that, chopping it down. What? Well, they should have got more than that, really. How old was that tree? What was the history of that tree?
I asked you what lengthy. What you mean? What does lengthy mean to you? Just in terms of years or months? What? Just give us an answer.
And then be prison 1 day, an hour, 1 hour in prison, right? But I don't know now because you get iPads, you get fucking game consoles, phone calls.
I'd say
you get
lengthy was
everything.
a few years.
You've probably got more rights in prison than what you have on the street, suffering.
A few years, I reckon. Lengthy.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. Fucking
28
right.
minutes in the back. Jim's been Jim been in the back for 28 minutes, man.
Nah.
I didn't think you would have.
Well, he would be in the back longer. He knows, man. It's his punishment. You know what I mean? He's only got to wait another 2 hours, then he can go live and do whatever he wants, can't he?
So all you have to do to get bored of your live is slag you off another panel, another chat.
Yeah.
Not a problem. It was live.
I don't know about in my chat left, like Randy.
I was going to say that Randy every other comment that Randy makes about you in other lives is about you. Every other comment.
He is definitely weird, like. PP, have you been ducking and diving today, or what? What have you been doing?
More
diving, or?
Of course I have. One of my pals who's from your neck of the woods has just caught a really old classic carp from one of our waters, weighing in at 40 pounds. Right? Bless him. Yeah, beautiful carp. But I can't put pictures up, obviously, because of the weak people on there who can't understand a bit of criticism and take what an opinion is. You know what I mean? So I can't put the pictures up. It's a bit sad, but they will be in many carp magazines. But it's from your neck of the woods. I'll just say that to you.
Right. In our waters, you mean? In our waters, or?
It's down in Cambridge, he called it.
So it's a lake. They're all in lakes, aren't the carps?
Yeah, I think he's in Scotland now. He's up in Scotland now, fishing up there because there's a carp lake in Scotland. I think it's a mega amount of acres. It's only got about 40 carp in it, and he's up there hunting. He's young. Let me tell you, when I go fishing with him, he wears me out just watching him. Right? But that's how you got to beat a catch. That's why I catch nothing. No.
I can't remember who I was talking. It might have been Carpman, right? And I got into like a chat in the chat with him, and I'm pretty sure that it turns out, right, I'd asked him a few questions, and it turns out that if he was on a massive lake and there was only one carp in it, but it was like £50, he would try and catch it. Like it would.
Oh, damn right. Damn right he would. I'll do that now. I'll do it now. Every carp I catch and pick up and putting on my channel is no easy feat. Absolutely no
Exactly.
easy feat. Mm.
It's an impossibility, PP, unless you've got some sort of magic carp magnet or something.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it's called skill. It's called watercraft. Understanding watercraft, topography of what you're fishing over, where to place something. Same as anything, really. You wouldn't build a house in the middle of a river, would you? With soft foundations, it's
He's the
very
one.
it's
He's the
something
one.
you never learned to be the master carper. You'd never learn that. But we've had all the Terry Earns, like my mate who's just caught them. He's in all the magazines now. But they spend hours and hours and hours trying to do it. I'm just sorting out my carp gear now.
So, you know, an Olympic-sized swimming pool, right? So imagine there was one carp, right, a 10-pounder in an Olympic-sized swimming pool, right? Would you catch it, do you think?
A 10-pound carp, would I? Fuck, I wouldn't even bother casting to it. A 50-pounder or a 40-pounder, and yes, I would.
Have you
How
got anything
long
yet,
would
like
it take
PP?
I would catch it, yeah.
in your lifetime, or like?
Not, I mean, maybe, possibly. With the skill I've got now, possibly.
Just get on, girl.
I like that confidence, PP. There, mate. I was looking for that answer, the confidence one with the fishing.
It
Because a lot of
is,
people do believe
confidence can kill, right? We've all heard that. Confidence kills, but when you're confident in something, and ability, confidence and ability, we'll put that in the mix there. Yeah, and I've got the ability to do it, and the mindset.
Is this after or before you've had some squidgy black?
It's what, sorry.
Is this before or after you've had a few joints of squidgy black?
Definitely after. And vodkas. I need to get another one, I know.
You've got to believe in yourself, PP, in it. You've got to believe in
no one else does. No one else does, mate.
Very true where you're concerned, mate. Very true.
Yeah.
Apart from me,
right.
and have you seen our mate J1878?
Oh, bloody hell, no, I haven't. No, Jay. No, I've not seen him for ages.
You know what, mate? I haven't seen him for months, right? But he pops in here. He'll just pop in randomly, you know what I mean? But that's a good sign, always a good sign for me when I see him, mate, in the chat. But I haven't seen him for ages, but I know he likes you.
Yeah, he's all right, Jay. I thought so. Good geezer. One of the originals. He's been here years, mate, when I first got here.
Yeah, man.
He was here. Jay, bless him.
Yeah, man. He was fighting trolls, mate.
Yeah. Big up Fighting Trolls, mate. I've not heard of him. Oh, Fighting Trolls. I hope he's good.
He must be on some sort of social media, mustn't he? Under some why? Must be posting something. Anyone normal does, don't they? Some sort of
he'd be on a platform. So he knew the key to social media. See, social media. I say to my boys, you need to get into this. There's absolute fortunes to be made by doing fuck all. Not fuck all. You have to have a bit of intelligence, but it's there. The money's there. See, if this was about when I was young, fucking hell, mate. This time next year, I'd have been a millionaire. Millionaire.
Yeah, I'm thinking that you would have had some proper content, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely. Fucking 100%, mate. I've had balaclavas on and all sorts, mate. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you could have done like a flying squad and that, you know, all the fights you've had with the flying squad and that.
The Swede, I pick up Arthur Street in Catford. And
PP,
yes.
there's a show about the flying squad. It might be called the Flying Squad, right? Have you ever watched it? Honestly, that's what it must have been like when you were robbing banks and that. They just shoot you, wouldn't they? They just shoot you.
Listen, their old bill if you were sitting there in a pub, you'd think they were criminals. They're exactly the same, but on the opposite spectrum, with a bit more power behind them.
Leather
They're
jackets
very
on,
clued
jeans.
up. Yeah, and I've got to say, back in the day, they were very fair.
Were they?
Very fair. Yeah.
So they were the elite, weren't they? They had the power, didn't they? They could basically do what they wanted, couldn't they?
They could do what they want. They could drag you off the street, beat you up, put you in a cell, and release you a week later without no one even knowing that you've even been in that cell. Right? That's the power what they had. That's what people didn't understand the dynamics of real policing. I don't know if they still got them now. It seems like the only doing now are a load of old puffs.
That's my next question. Like, is there still a thing as the flying squad? I bet the is, but it's called something else now, won't it? The NCA or whatever it is.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Paddy Conroy or something. Paddy Conroy will be in there somewhere, won't he?
Yeah, what do you think about all that beef? That's your neck of the woods, that beef, isn't it? Your neck of the woods, all that beef. What is going on there?
More so Northern Kings, right? But I think we both. He doesn't really like to talk about him, like. But I've watched Paddy from day one on here, and I knew a bit about him before. I seen him on YouTube.
I've met Paddy. I met Paddy in Full Sun.
He's a paranoid man. Like, paranoid man.
Paranoid is something you have to be.
What would you think? Is he paranoid?
Yeah, I think he is. I think I think a lot of stuff, but he probably has been terrible. Like, you know what I mean? To become paranoid like that. Like,
oh yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not saying he doesn't. He has
He has everything to be cautious. I'd say he's very cautious, and rightly so. Me, I wouldn't go doing criminal activities or talking about crime on YouTube. Not a chance, mate.
Nah.
Ain't for me. Believe me, I could do a bloody good podcast.
Especially other people's crimes, I would just leave alone, especially like.
Yeah, and but if you look at it for what it is, you will see, because he understands the dynamics of law. A lot of the people do. I think it is what it's entertaining. I think it's entertaining.
I find it boring now. Like it's the same stuff for however long he's been on it. You know what I mean? It's just the same stuff. But probably like it's not gone anywhere for him. Do you know what I mean? I can't watch it anymore. Like not really. Not get anywhere.
All right, money out of it, because let's face it, he doesn't throw his money about, does he? You can see he's dead. He'll be dead tight. So if he's getting a lot of money, he's the type who'll bank it him. Like he'll be banking it.
It doesn't. He's not monetized.
Is he not?
Even my Jewish family call me tight.
Delivered to his family.
They try to take his channel down, didn't they? They try to take his channel down. They're putting all these fake reports about him. I'm sure he got strikes, so he doesn't get monetized.
Right. Yeah.
Paddy, what I can say about him, all them rumours about him being top, that ain't true. That's not true. I know it's going to upset a lot of people who I may talk to, right? But it ain't true. Right? I saw Paddy in certain jails. He met one of my very good friends, like a brother to me, who knew him. So it is what it is, but it's usually when it's what people do on here. They try to discredit people. I'm not giving anyone a buy here, like people who do go out there and chat up 15-year-old girls when they're 23-year-olds. I'm not giving them a buy or a pass in any way, shape or form. But I will say, look at things what they are, not what they ain't.
Well, Paddy's been accused of that as well, PT. Paddy's been accused of that as well, and people still say it's truth. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that right? Isn't that right, King?
Yeah, but this is the thing. I've been accused of that. People called me that, and how can they call me that? Right? They can't. Right? We know you know who I am. It's absolute shit, and the normalisation of that name. Now, he's absolutely wrong. You shouldn't normalise that name. I said from fucking years ago, people stop calling people that name unless you know what it is. and what they're about.
The weird thing about the Paddy Conroy thing is, like, we're all at Dave Courtney's castle-like parties, weren't they? Now that in itself
I
is
know
weird.
Dave. I used to know Dave very well, and don't get me wrong, I've got some very good friends who tell me he was a grass, and I know Dave for myself, and I can say, well, he's never done me no harm. So I don't know. It's social media. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I did know him, and I liked him as a character. I used to go to the clubs he used to work at, like Queens in Slough, the Gas Club, and had many a good nights. He's never done me no wrong. So I don't know about that. But like I said, there's people who I know personally who say yes. There's people I know who, well, me, I know him personally. I say I don't. I couldn't say yes or right. I don't know.
Another name that always comes up is Steve Wraith, isn't it? Wraithy.
Oh,
he's done the movies. He's done the films, hasn't he? What you got to remember in life is with people, the better you do, the more they hate you. And I can't get my head around that.
He's a weird man, Wraithy.
He's a rat Wraithy, like. Did you see that film? It was shite.
Oh yeah,
I thought the what was it called? The one with the Essex boys. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 where he was in. And he was in that. But Steve Wraith, again, it's a thing. Don't forget, jealousy is a killer of people. If people are jealous about people, they will say anything and everything about them to discredit people. It's a sad aspect of life, especially with social media. Look how dangerous social media is.
Well, PP, you've been in the thick of it, haven't you? And obviously, you'd hardly come on now, do you? I don't know how much you watch, but you hardly come on now.
I don't come on a lot. No, not since that happened. They attacked my family and sprayed the wall. Spray the wall. Why spray a wall? Why do that? Why do that? When you come all that way, you could have just knocked on the door and said, "Can I talk to you?" And
do you know who it was, PP?
It's what, sorry?
Do you know who it was?
Of course I do. That's why I went up to North Shields and spent a week up there. Of course I know who it was. I'm only 150 miles away. Right, I'm not going into a different, I wouldn't say a different country, but I'm not going to jump a border to engage there with different laws and everything. I've done my legwork, but it is what it is. And it's pathetic. Even when let me say that, even when I was a kid and I was a fucking rogue when I was young, I think the most criminal damage I ever done was spraying Paul for whatever name I was going out with at school, only once on an alleyway. Right? That's the extent of my criminal damage history. So doing that it's sad. Anyone could do that. Do it anywhere in any town. It's sad.
It's not something you would do, is it? Or you? Or myself?
Oh.
Yeah, I went around spraying walls, like.
If someone jarred me if someone jarred me that much, I'd rather talk to the man and say, "Look, what's all this about?" Even if he knocked me out, I wouldn't care as long as I spoke to him about it. But coming down the road, especially when you're in your 40s and spraying walls, what is that about? What is that about? And it cost me severely, that did.
No. Northeast #1. No idea who Northeast #1 is, but you know the people from the Northeast. We do we have a bit of crack, like a bit of banter together, but I think we all stick together.
You guys got his sound up there, you Northeast guys, and big up the Northeast, mate. Big up the Shields. Yeah.
How about Shields, like? Fucking hell. Everywhere else would say that.
Don't you get on with that?
A lot of people hate Bob Cart, but Bob Cart, let me tell you, what a geezer. He's a proper guy, he is, mate. He's a hard guy, always.
I like Bob, mate. I like Bob.
Uh,
I think he knows that. I think he does know that. Like, even though I don't like really, I watch his channel and that, but I very rarely go in his chat. But I think he knows the. You know, I'd have his back because, like, I remember I was the one who was telling people that he'd pulled his trousers down on somebody's panel. Can you remember? And he had these boxer shorts on.
Yeah.
I'd seen it because I'd seen it. I think it was only me and Liam Carty that seen it live, right? And it did get a bit twisted because he did do it, but they turned
Who
it
the
into a
fuck
bomb.
is Liam Carty? Now, Liam, I talk to Liam, but in reality, who is Liam? You know what I mean?
He's Irish, isn't he? He's been on a panel, you know. He was Irish. He was on a few. Did he jump on yours? Okay.
He ain't jumped on mine, has he? Fuck. Right?
He's been
But I'll
on
be doing
Northern
panels
Kingdom.
soon. When I'm out angling, I'll be doing panels soon.
He's Irish. He's Irish, you know. PP, did you know that?
I knew that, and I was just a bit curious about his sister because he used to do Liam and Leah. Liam and Leah Carty. It's a bad one, mate. See, trolling, I don't agree with trolling people. I don't like it. I like straight shooters who talk to people direct. And if you don't like what you're hearing, then it is what it is. You've got to take it on the chin. Not create other accounts and go trolling people and pushing people's fucking information out there. So that's my opinion on that.
Yeah. And I like your opinions, PB, mate. You know,
Well,
you've
could say
really
I'm the wrong
changed. You've
point,
really
mate.
changed. What the main thing I've noticed about you since you've had your quieting down, you've got a lot funnier, mate.
It's not a lot funnier. It's always how I have been. I've always tried to keep a balance on humour and being myself. I've never lied. I don't lie on here. Like I say, I'm the man of the truth. I don't lie. If anyone asks me something, I won't lie about it. There's nothing to lie about. What do lies get you? I am who I am, and I'm proud of who I am.
So how come, right, you're the man of truth, right? You've been the man of truth for a long time, right? Yet Romeo's just come in and just stole that off you, hasn't he, really?
Well, who is Romeo?
He never lies, does he? Romeo never lies.
I never lie. He's got beautiful shoulders. I like Romeo. Romeo's funny. He makes me laugh. It's hard.
You should have had
But
that catchphrase, though, PP. That's what I'm saying.
what we've
You
got to
should have
look
had it.
at here is someone created a fake Romeo account and contacted my niece who's at school and started asking my niece, So that's what we're looking at here. These people. Well, and don't get me wrong, I know who they are. It's a sad fact.
Big up Heister, wherever you are, mate. I might have missed you. Up the borough.
Human grace. There's no human grace no more. It's a case of what people are. Don't get me wrong, Mars, look at him giving it a last one. The people who shout the loudest are the ones who are really the problem. And it is. You just sit back and watch. You see it all for yourself. Me as a 23-year-old man, would I go impressing 15-year-old schoolgirls? No, I wouldn't. No, I fucking wouldn't. And the key question to it is, why did he wait for her to become of age when 16 is the legal age?
So, in your eyes, what do you want to happen? What's a result for you? Like a feasible result?
What with Masters?
Yeah.
I've already got what I want from it. It tells me all about the person when he put my wife's name out there and when he's a doctor and everything. And I thought, what sort of person would do that? There's your person. There's your person who does that. So there you go.
Would you want him off YouTube? Like, would that do you?
I couldn't give a fuck if he's on YouTube or off YouTube. It's down to him and down to his followers. Who can make that decision? No one can make that decision if you want people off or on.
Yeah. Maybe if he chopped down a tree round his area, he'd get 2 years. Like,
Yeah, I think 2 years ain't long enough for him. But it is what it is with
it
people.
is what it is, baby.
Let your
Well,
conscience be your guide. That's what I say to a lot of people. Let your conscience be your guide, and that's a true statement. Be true to yourself and God.
So, where have you got your tent pitched tonight, PP? Where is it tonight, mate?
I'm in Fulham at the moment.
Or you pitched in Fulham, what, in the park or something?
Yeah,
Fulham
yeah,
Park.
on the park bench. Yeah.
I'm
I'm
That's nice.
chilling on the park bench. I've got 3 gallons of buckfast,
That's
a
it.
roll of foil. Just
He's
waiting for my
right.
dealer. He's late at all, my dealer. I might have to jump off in a minute and ring him up, see where he is.
What's your poison like? What's your poison?
My
Bucky.
poison tonight is always the vodka. Big up Rasta. I like Rasta. Not the old Rasta, but I like the new Rasta. I think they're a way forward with beauty. Big up beauty.
Starmer using words like Enoch Powell today. What do you think
Boy,
about
would
that?
you? Boy, Enoch Powell was a realist. And I don't mean that in a way of any kind of racial way, right? Because I'm not racist anyway. But it was seeing the way of a direction of how things will progress. And what do you think of him sitting there hiding that with Macron and people going, "Oh, it's AI. It's not AI." And he's that bag of Charlie. What do you think of that on the train?
I haven't seen it, mate. So
You ain't seen that? Oh my God. Like, he's unbelievable. Unbelievable. What he does. Sitting on a train with old Macron and Zelensky. Zelensky's very open. He loves a bit of sniff. I like a bit of sniff. Come, let's have it right. Fucking hell, mate. If you're out with your pals, you're going to get right on it. Right. So, he's going to be embarrassed. Political leaders doing it. You're thinking, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Jim, you'll be glad about that, won't you, mate? Enoch shut down all the loony bins, PP. Come on.
Well, what is a loony? I think Starmer should be in a fucking loony bin and all his followers. Right? They should be. Do you know something? I heard Diane Abbott making a speech and she actually made sense. Diane Abbott made sense. How the fuck do you process that?
Exactly.
What, Diane Abbott? She's, I think she does, she's a mathematician, very good at math. What are the theories of math? Arithmetic?
Algebra.
Algebra? Yeah. I think
About
she's more into calculus with a bit of probability and theory.
Yeah.
Probability
That's the
is
one.
not very much, and the theory is out of this world. But yes, it's madness. But she actually made sense. Diane Abbott made sense.
What about Russ Abbott?
I love Russ Abbott. Big up Russ Abbott. Aye.
Big up Russ Abbott, mate, all day. So what was he called?
Benny Hill. And big up Benny Hill, mate.
What was that super? He was like Superman, but he was Russ Abbott. What was he called? He was like a Superman character. What he had on his show.
Fucking hell. Oh
With
my
Bella
God.
Emberg. Bella Emberg was like one Blunder Woman, wasn't she?
Yeah. You can't get no comedy like that no more.
Blunder Woman.
You know. Say the wrong word, you get banged up. Yeah, Russ Abbott.
So what was he called? That's one for the chat. That like,
yeah,
he was
I can't remember.
I can see him in his suit now. That just didn't fit him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like him. Who's heard of Liam Galvin? You've heard of Liam Galvin, haven't you? The
Yeah.
YouTuber doesn't. Yeah, he used to be Nicky Diamond. I think it was Ricky Diamond on the what was his name with the gammy hand?
Jeremy Beadle.
Beadle's about. Yeah, he used to be on there. Ricky, I think it's Ricky Diamond. He used to sit there with a blow up suit on and blow himself right up while he's sitting next to someone and talk to him.
There were the days, man. The A-Team and
Yeah.
that. Remember the A-Team? Ain't
I
getting no
love
plane.
the A-Team, mate.
Ain't getting no plane
Love
fool.
the A-Team. I ain't getting on no plane fool.
Is Mr. T still alive? Like,
I don't know, mate. I'll tell you what, he's got some strong neck on him, mate, with all that fucking tom wrapped around it.
imagine you with that gold. I'm surprised you haven't kidnapped him. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, it'd be worth a fortune now, wouldn't it? Fucking hell.
Was he not on your list, like, of, like, you know, HSBC, Midland, Mr. T?
Oh, I like diamonds. Always the diamonds, mate. Gold's a good thing.
Diamonds,
especially
man.
now. Don't forget, back then, it was like fags. You could get a packet of fags for £3 back in them days. So you get fucking a supermarket full of snout, you'd earn nothing out of it. So it was
PP, you
always
know when
about
they're
the
digging
diamonds.
for diamonds in all these countries, they're doing these digging for diamonds, aren't they? You know what I mean? What happens when they find a massive diamond, mate? Like, one got found not long ago, didn't it?
I don't know, but
oh yeah, it was huge. It was the biggest uncut diamond that's ever been found. I think it was priceless, but it just obviously it's been found in like some mine somewhere, hasn't it?
Yeah, mad, isn't it?
You just put it in your pocket, wouldn't you, and not say anything, would you? You wouldn't tell them you found it, would you? Put it down your sock or something.
Yeah, put it on eBay.
I'd put it down my sock until I got
Diamonds on
home.
the soles of your feet. Remember
Bang
that?
the first of the
Old Simon with the old blood diamonds. We used to get them out there. I've got to go outside for a piss.
You can either zip here or the tent opening. Zzz.
That's it, mate. Get the TV open. That's it.
Pissing on the hedgehog ears.
I am. I used to have a dog who used to eat hedgehogs.
Where's Northern King? What's he doing? Has he got a phone call or something? He always does this, like.
What he does, I'll pick up the Northern King. I like his content, the Northern King.
Yeah, I taught him everything. You know what I mean, PP? I taught him everything, and obviously you can see what's happened. Like, you know, he feels sorry for us now.
You are full of logic. I've got to give you that, Mr. Boone. You are. If I put you on like Star Trek, you'd definitely be a Vulcan. Someone very logical. Live long and prosper.
That's the one,
definitely,
mate.
I'm not saying you've got big ear rolls.
Sorry, mate. Fucking hell. Yeah, well, I was just getting me dad's medication for him, like.
I didn't know whether you'd accidentally hit the mute button and we just forgot that you were there, you know, when you were talking away, mate. So no, sometimes you can be talking and it's like nobody's listening, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Me dad was asking for his medication. I've got fucking no idea. He's got box full of tablets. You've got to read this list. And...
Good man, good man.
Right, I'm going to jump off. Mr. Moon, pleasure. Northern King, always, brother.
What you doing, PP?
Happy fucking days. I will be live soon when I'm out angling, which will be soon. I'm hoping to go to France next year. If I don't go to France, it'll be Belgium, or I might go to North Africa. I've got an invite to Benghazi in Libya. But I don't know if I'm fishing out there or not.
Don't waste the time fishing, mate. Only ended tears. Right, my numbers should go back up now anyway, PP. Now we're off anyway, so respect though, man.
That's the one, mate. Pick up the numbers. Anyway, God bless, guys. Much love.
Respect. See if the numbers go back up now. I like PP, me, like.
I don't mind PP, like, he's alright, isn't he?
He's had his moments, like, but
yeah.
End of the day, man, he's done a bit of porridge in the 90s, hasn't he, or 2000s, and kind of been good that, like.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck prison.
Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. But people who reoffend, though, mate, why would you, like, reoffend straight away? Just obviously not doing anything, is it, prison? If you come out and you just know that you're going to get caught again because you're on the radar, aren't you?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. But you learn new tricks, you learn new connections and in jail, didn't you?
But so you think when they come out, right, do you think that they think they're going to get away with it next time?
I don't think they think about it into that deep. I think it's probably not your personal hazard jail, in it, if you're in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. It's not a deterrent, is it?
Certain things, like.
It's not a deterrent, is it, if it's an occupational hazard?
Not if you're making good cash, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's if you're making good cash, then is it worth it, like?
Do you think there's people who, or is this just old school, you know, like when they do a big job or whatever, right, and then they like tucked up, bury the money somewhere, let's say, right, knowing that they've been caught, but they've got all that money to come out to? Is there still people that would do that, like?
It depends how much money it is, how much it is a year, you know what I mean? If it's worth it, then it's worth it, isn't it?
Go and do a bit of time, knowing that they'll never find the money that you've nicked or whatever.
Aye, exactly. And then you've just got to find a way of living without them finding out you've got all that cash, like.
At least people who like have got that mindset are like actually thinking about it, aren't they? You know, and putting some stuff in place and that. And
They would probably give you longer or something, wouldn't they? If they couldn't find your proceeds or something, or they'd put like a financial thing on you, like.
well, that wasn't always the case, was it? That proceed to crime, where there's just
Nah,
take everything off you, could they? And it was like a game changer.
Aye. They fucked everything with the proceeds of crime, like. Yeah.
How long has that been in? That
A while, like.
25
Day
years.
one, you get me in the fights. Remember we were arguing with the steak?
I'm just in the chat, me.
You what?
I really haven't been reading the chat tonight, you know.
Mate, I never do. I always forget to read the chat. Like, I just get carried away. I always forget I'm on a panel, man. King, how long our life have we put up with him? Well, it's been a while, like, Jim. I hear you, mate. I hear you. You really pissed Jim off, haven't you?
Tonight? Yeah. Probably, yeah, but he'd get over it, man. It's
What
just,
you saying,
honestly,
like,
mate,
fuck
like
Jim
this,
Smith, like, is that what we're saying? Fuck Jim Smith.
yeah, it's just like I wanted to do a live where I wasn't really people slagging people off, you know what I mean? I'm not about slagging people off, me. I on this channel, it's 99.9% sarcasm, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. Granddad joke.
Yeah, and it's just the humour's not for everyone, you know what I mean? It isn't sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a bit stupid, sometimes it's a bit deep. Some people don't get it, you know what I mean? But the people I rip off is Danny G. That's the main person I rip off on here, right? And that's, I don't know, that's not even malicious, you know what I mean? None of our stuff's malicious. You're not malicious. You know what I mean? You deal with the facts, you know what I mean?
Exactly. If it's malicious, it's the facts, not me. It's not me. You know. Yeah. Try not to do it.
It's a tough
This shit with
one.
Master's getting a bit malicious, like.
It's a tough one, right? Because I've seen people saying that it's going on too long, you know what I mean?
But the Master's stuff.
Yeah, I've seen people saying, like, in comments, oh, it's going on too long, this Masters thing. But
yeah.
You do think like that, but then you think, well, what then? You just forget about him. Just
That's
leave
it, just done. You know, exactly. It doesn't just end like that, does it?
Yeah, like, Yeah. You're better off, like.
No better about that.
Like I do like a bit of gossip and that. I do, but I've never promoted re-promoted drama on this channel. That's all it is. It's not like I don't promote that
Boo,
stuff.
she's taking the mic, mate. She's taking the mic.
Yeah. I know, but like that's what I get called on here, you know.
I know that's why she's doing it, boo. That's why she's doing it.
Honestly, man, it's like yeah, like, you know, there's been shit, like a little bit of shit happened last week, and like that's just bullshit, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like Jim's been wanting to get on all night tonight, but it's just like you've only got to wait a bit longer, Jim, and you can do it on, like, whatever you want. You know what I mean? On your own channel, like. It's nothing personal, you know what I mean? Nothing personal.
It's not personal. That's what who used to say that? It's not personal.
John Smith. John Smith was he still drops in flavours now and again, John Smith. He was in someone's chat the other day as well.
Yeah.
Are you doing live tonight? Like,
oh, you never know. I didn't know, mate. I didn't know. Been thinking about it, like. I didn't know, mate.
Has Masters not dropped any new videos about you today? Like, what's happened there? Like? His mic.
Sorry, he's just made a few community posts. Like, I don't think he's done any videos. Like,
was he? Did you have him on last night? I know you because.
I didn't. I can remember.
I mean, he was in the title, wasn't he?
I don't think he jumped on. I don't think he did last night. I can't remember, Moon. Honestly, how my memory's shite. It's shocking.
It is like you need to go and see someone there about your memory. Like,
it is shite. Like,
start writing stuff down and that, so writing your own name down that, so you don't forget your own name.
And
how's it going in your new flat then, with all the disabled access and that, and
flat? It's a bungalow, mate.
Emergency cords in every room in there. Got one in the toilet as well, haven't you?
Just in case I fall over, like, send the home help out.
If you can't get up.
You're gonna fucking pay for all that shit, you know.
Aye, no, yeah. Oh, mate, you have to pay. Have you seen how much it is, like, for a care home now, mate? It's ridiculous. It's like 1,500 quid a week or something. Stupid.
Yeah.
And that, you know what's bad though, because I don't know the full ins and outs, but I know that, say somebody's worked all their life and they own their own house, but they're going to home.
That's exactly what. Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what's gonna happen with me dad. If he goes in the home, they're gonna have to sell his house, take all his savings to pay for it. It's fucking shocking, mate.
Wow.
So you know what I mean? There's everything gone, and his it's not his uncle. It's my dad's uncle. It's his uncle. I don't know, but it's my dad's uncle. He's he got put in a home a couple of years ago, and he was in a home of but he didn't like it. All his family were down somewhere down North Yorkshire somewhere. So he sold his house up here because he was renting his house out while he was in there to pay his bills. So they sold his house. He was in there for a month and all his money went. Fucking ridiculous.
4 months.
4 months.
So is that all I bought him, like, in a home? 4 months.
That's all I bought him in a home, aye. Ridiculous. 4 months, and his money was gone. He had to find somewhere else. What the fuck, man? They're just robbing old people, you know.
It's unbelievable. And you know what? Like, you don't know what goes on in them homes, do you?
Exactly, mate.
You don't know what they do when you walk out. You know what I mean? What they're like with your mum or your dad or whatever. You
No,
see
man, I know.
things. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not saying they're all like that, but there's a little stigma around it still. I think. You know
Of
what I
course
mean?
he is.
Nobody
Of course he
really
is.
wants that for the parents, do they?
No, into the fuck. No.
So, have the government tried to get people to stay at home? Is that what like the carers allowances for and stuff like that?
Is that what? Well, it's because he's still not. It's really up to us, really. And we didn't really. It's his house, my dad, and we're not going to force him to go into a home if he doesn't want to. But he's thinking about that. Is it sheltered accommodation? Now they'll have like a flat where they'll have like a bar downstairs and like a bit of coffee. You can go down, either cook your dinner or they'll cook it for you. And they've got like a games room. It's all in one complex. So but he'll have his own flat now with his own kitchen in it and his own bathroom and that.
Does like this is a person as I'll get right? Does he understand about the money side of it all? Like,
I kind of. He's still switched on a bit. He's still during the day. He's still switched on. But I don't know.
Because half the time, these people they don't even know that it's costing them money, do they? You know what I mean? Like,
no, exactly, no. But he knows, you know what I mean? It's like he's just getting this telephone thing today fitted, so he's getting it like a bracelet on his, like a watch thing on his wrist, so if he falls over, he like brings someone.
Yeah.
Like he's looking at it like, and this is going to cost me £375 a year. And I'm like, well, Dad, fucking hell. But he's gonna have to sell his house, and it is what it is, isn't it?
To put up with, like, you've had some shit to put up with. Give you that.
It's been a fucking hell of a few years, like.
It's like, you know what, mate, right? I've never, this week at work, right, has been the closest that I've come to thinking of just walking out. I think I even told you the other day, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was sat at work and I was so depressed, right? It was red hot. And I was thinking, this is just going to get hotter now over the next few months. And the lad who I worked with was going on holiday on our last shift for 10 days. So I'm basically on my own at work, right? Which is like my worst nightmare.
Because you have to do work.
Yeah, because they have to do work, yeah. And we've got a new manager as well, new shift manager.
Oh, so you'll be cracking whips and that.
Well, he's turned out all right, actually. He's turned out all right. He's Scottish. Because I've been having banter with him about, I said, I taught a load of Scottish people. And I was flipping Bathgate and that, and Kirkcaldy and Dundee. He's Scottish, yeah.
Right. So you telling him about people off YouTube? Were you telling him about people off YouTube, dude?
I didn't, but I probably will end up. If I've got to do 3 night shifts with him next week. 3 12-hour night shifts, just me and him.
Definitely get your phone out on you, saying, "Oh, have a look at this."
I'm going to ask him. Do you know Jim Smith? Have you heard of Jim Smith from Bathgate? He's got a pip car. What colour?
I don't talk to anybody about YouTube, like. I don't talk to anybody about YouTube. Not really. Fuck that. Think I'm weird. Go on, so you sat and talked to a bloke for 3 hours about shite. Yep. And there was like 50 people watching us.
Yeah.
They were like, aye. Nuts in it.
Who's in hospital? Gav B. Do you know my mate Gav B who's in hospital? Yeah. Davey was funny last night, like, wasn't he? Amanda been drinking again, has she? She on the bookie?
Sorry, yeah. Nah, yeah, what you done about, right? Do you know my mate Gav B? When I was in the hospital, yeah, some Scottish person. So I was like telling them, I says, "Oh, do you know my mate Gav B?"
No way.
I was like taking the piss. They were like, "Nah."
Still, for a gap to come into your mind is a bit weird, like.
Oh, mate, man, I was sitting in the I was sitting with my mate, we're having some food in the stacks of children, right? And this bloke behind the show, Emma! I swear to God, I was on a video call to Amanda at the time.
Fucking
I
hell.
swear to God, it was a few months ago, like.
That'll be one of the shouts of the year on YouTube, that, like, won't it?
Oh, it will be, aye. It will be. Can you remember that, Amanda? That was so funny.
He, like I say, exposing fighters for me at the minute. Like, he's like, I could listen to his lives. Like, he's funny and weird because I watched the live where he got pissed a couple of weeks ago, right? And like, I thought, nah, that's how far he's gone too far there. But he was just pissed, you know what I mean? One of them, you know, quite loud when he's pissed.
Who got about?
EF.
Oh, yeah. I coming on here when you're fucking drunk, like, it's no good, is it?
Not when you're like poetic.
Fuck that, man. Nah, fuck that. Not for me, that like.
Hey,
That's
fucking
a
hell.
drama. He's
Do you have any?
Quit YouTube, any?
Who?
Baz?
I said that earlier on, didn't I? I seen a post.
Uh-huh.
I don't know whether it was a wind-up, but I only read a bit of it, and then you said something about he fell out with Emma. You know, starting that rumour.
Starting that rumour, right? No, I'm sure someone said, I didn't know. They probably were starting a rumour and I'll just fucking continue to deliver that.
Cindy, I'll put a couple of likes. I'll put a like on that, on them lives. Cindy's got lives set up seriously for about the next 3 months.
I'm sure she's got one set for New Year's Eve, haven't you, Cindy?
Oh, that's been done since last New Year's Eve, that. Yeah, big up to Cindy. Oh, yeah, Cindy was in Comment of the Week. Cindy, you got a shout in Comment of the Week from, don't even think you like him as well. It was LR, wasn't it? We're on about I Show Speed and how many people are in his chat, like quarter of a million. And LR said, oh, yeah, Cindy was in there begging for a spanner.
Yeah. It was funny.
Fungus, he's called Fungus, isn't he?
I don't know, I get mixed up with all the names. Like,
Fungus is
I just
one
know
of them.
They just put like a dinosaur for me because I'm big and strong, man. That's all I got, just dinosaurs.
Aye. Yeah, Zeus was in earlier, wasn't he?
Aye.
Yeah, Zeus, you know, it's always a tiny little thumbs up if Zeus comes in your chat, you know what I mean? Especially mine, because even though he can come in sometimes to have a little pop at us, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
Zeus, I don't know. I'd like to think that Zeus knows me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he knows like what I'm like and my morals and stuff, you know what I mean?
Very low moral, is that what you mean?
Me, very, very low, yeah, that's it. And like,
yeah.
Done it to me today, like he's done it twice now. I think he's just set lives up and he just hasn't said anything. He's just drove.
Just drives, he never does it, he just drives, doesn't he? He doesn't even look at his phone, drives.
I was the only one in his chat today. I said, hello, Jim. And he just never said no, like for about half an hour.
He should put a panel out, and just chat to people while he's driving.
He does when he's in the mood, yeah, but he'll just do it randomly, you know, on like an afternoon or a night or something.
Even if he gives, you can make someone an admin on your StreamYard now, you know, so they can let people on and off, so you don't even have to look.
He has got whenever he does go live, right, you'll see Jimmy in there, GNE, because he's got some strange like connection with Zeus. Like you wouldn't have it because two totally different people, right? But Jimmy seems to think that Zeus is his mate or something, you know what I mean? But Zeus, how bad is Jimmy? He's got to be the biggest curtain twitching snoop, like nosy twat on here, like he's in everything.
Yeah.
He's still doing voice recordings, like loads of them. Loads of them. Yeah. Knowing they're going to come out, he knows they're going to come out. That's the weird thing.
Is that where he's like kind of threatening in a way, Axel?
Yeah, and he said he's going to be humble and that. Oh yeah, humble. I'm calling you out. I know you're in this country. Like he's some sort of like he's doing it for the people or something. You know what I mean?
I know, exactly.
Jimmy, just spend some time like with your wife and that, mate. I know, you know. Like, come on, mate. And you got to remember with Jimmy, like the time difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's doing all that crap, but like at 6 o'clock in the morning when we're all just getting pissed. And so he's getting up at like 6 and going straight into all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Straight up on the morning, straight into YouTube.
Yeah, man. Zeus is the main man. Like, you know what I mean? Zeus is old school. Like, yeah, man. I've never have Zeus slagged off like anywhere.
Yeah, I like Zeus.
No matter whose channel.
Oh, yeah, I like Zeus. Like Zeus is one of the good ones. Like Zeus jumped on my panel. Like he jumped on my panel. Not long gone.
I tell you who's I caught at work the other day as well. Monks. I think it was Sunday morning. Zeus jumped on.
Aye.
Yeah. Because I always miss Monks. I don't even get a notification or anything.
You don't. I'd be just unsubscribing and resubscribing. Ring the bell. It works. Like.
Oh, is that what you do?
Aye, that's what I do. Like if I didn't get notifications from people, like.
I got one of them. I got free membership on the DOSers. Like.
Or do you get
one? You know what though? Like I go in there all the time. Like I was a bit unsure at the start, but then like I thought, no, like I like them. You know what I mean? They are different. And obviously, with them doing Rip and Danny, like, it's even better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know how to rip him. They've got something coming up about his birthday. Have you seen it?
No, mate. I haven't caught much on YouTube really.
So what they're doing or what they've been doing is, right, like any donations they get is going to the Danny birthday fund, right? And they're going to buy something for him for his birthday, you know, like with like embroidered his name in it or something. But now all his chat are saying spend the money on Tony to piss him off.
Oh, that would piss him off, that like.
You know, on his birthday, send Tony loads.
Yeah. That would piss him off, that. He'd pretend he was happy for it though, wouldn't he? He'd be like, oh, I'm alright.
Like, they should have thought of that before. It was somebody in the chat said it. And then all of them got on it in the chat, and we had like 300 people telling them to do it. So I don't know. They said they've got something up the sleeves, like, for him.
Did you see that?
It's good crack, though. It's good crack because do you think that them dossers realise that they're in the dark side? Like, do you think they can see all that?
I don't know. Do you think they've just come out of nowhere watching Danny Leg, or do you think they've been about a bit, or
I don't know. Has he never? What's his story like? What's he saying that he's just appeared
yeah,
like?
I cannot remember, mate. I cannot remember. I think it was just before I went in hospital. I think, or it might have been when I was out of hospital on one of the nights I was out. He jumped on mine. I cannot really remember.
What was weird, right, is that it was like all the numbers just come from nowhere. Like, you know, like I think they've had another channel or something, you know, and brought loads of people over with them.
Maybe, but Danny G just he just does. See, Danny could have like a big following on here, and he could be making some real cash off YouTube and off his other socials if he played the game. But he just, oh no, he'd rather be a lying fake than a fake who can make money. Do you know what I mean?
Like what he was doing yesterday, mate. Like that was just like I've seen pretty much what all the shit he's done over the last week or two, right? But yeah, even down to that yesterday, right? It was all of them in the chat. We were all watching it, and I don't think it was live, but I think the Dossers had seen it and just played it out as if it was live, but it wasn't. It was about an hour old, right? But he was in the. He'd just been playing with that big YouTuber who wasn't a big YouTuber, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was on one, and he was in the car park for about an hour and a half, right? It was sweltering hot.
Oh, is that what the clip was there?
Yeah, and he had Tony holding the camera, right? And she was like, everyone in the chat, in the Dossers chat was saying, what is he doing? Like, she sat there red hot in the car, like holding his phone for him for an hour and a half, listening to that shite.
And he's just swinging his club at the car park.
Yeah, honestly, everyone in the chat was like, what the actual fuck is he doing? Like, he's totally lost it.
Yeah, I know.
You can't put that on. You can't put that on, though. You can't. It's not an act that.
He developed his new swing. His new swing was going to go and this and that. What the fuck, man? Just grow up, mate. You know what I mean? Just grow up, mate. Just keep practicing. You might get better.
Honestly, mate. That tracker that the done was genius, though. It had me in stitches, that.
Yeah.
And I think he works as well, doesn't he, Dosser?
Yeah, he's a driver, I think he said.
Is he?
I think that's what he said. I can't remember, man. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not processing information very good lately.
Well, no, I think we put a clip on the other day. I don't know whether it was me or on someone else's channel, but we were watching the Dossers channel, and in that 5-minute video or something, the adverts were on twice. Yeah.
Like Black Collars Lives.
Oh, mate. Were we on about that early on? About, I mean, you don't like racism, do you?
Not really.
Mate. Did you hear all that, though? Like, with Romeo?
No, I heard a little bit, but Romeo jumped on mine, and then Peter jumped on mine, and all Romeo was just shouting racist shite.
That was the worst I've ever heard on here, like, to be honest. I'm surprised it hasn't been clipped a lot more, you know what I mean? Because it was basically, it went on for at least half an hour of just every other word was the M word and the P word. And Letts was on the panel. I don't know, like, it doesn't matter how bad Letts is, like, you still can't be sat there for an hour listening to that.
The coach can end up without biting.
And then the host just not saying anything, who, like, is called the back caller, you know what I mean? Portraying himself as, like, this black man.
Yeah, and then just sitting there and them, and not good on them.
Like, he needs to answer about that, like, because he can't just. There's no what excuse could you give for that? Not an excuse, but there's no. How could you justify it?
Did you hear Romeo jump on mine?
No.
Did you hear Romeo?
No.
He jumped on mine and he started. You know what about these? He started about Muslims and grooming gangs and all this shit. And that's a lovely conversation with you know what I mean. But then he kept being rude to Amanda, like, so I kicked him, and then he was like trying to be racist and that, like, he kept coming back. Big block one.
Ah, did he? Yeah, Romeo, you're on about, aren't we?
Romeo, aye. Then Peter jumped on. He was just singing. He couldn't really speak. He was like he was just, I don't know. He'd been on something like ketamine or maybe he looked like he'd been on ketamine.
Yeah, I've never heard Peter said shit like that as well. You know what I mean?
Mate, it was off his tits.
It was
off his tits. He
It
couldn't
was
speak.
like a new law. Like it was a new law, to be honest, over here, and like I can't believe that it hasn't been highlighted more. You'd
And it's
probably
on
get
black
away with
callers now. Black man's. There's someone who portrays a black man here, and I don't know if he's black or not.
it. Is he still doing lives? Like, because he was on
Yeah.
most nights, and he threw the week black collar.
I don't know. On Wednesday, put one up saying last ever Wednesday live.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe he's toning them down a bit. But he always starts off and he's on his own for a bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
What was he talking about?
He puts a few clips up and that, you know, and like he does. He has done quite a bit, you know, on his channel. I got a membership, right? And honestly, the amount of members, videos he's got, like where he's done podcasts and stuff.
Aye.
Yeah, loads and loads. It doesn't really matter now though, because he's messed it all up, like having Romeo on his panel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyone, I mean, I'm sure he's monetized as well. Like, how's he?
He is. He's monetized.
How's he getting away with that?
I didn't know, mate. He's definitely not getting paid for that one. Unless he edits it out and puts it back up.
Yeah.
Like Basie does, like. Edits his shit out and puts it back up.
Yeah.
But then he just premiere it like it, but I didn't know.
Hey mate, I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find this song and then I'm gonna wrap this up, bro.
Nah, but the mid, I'll jump off the
Are you doing live tonight? Like?
Don't think so, mate. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know.
If you don't, then I might see you about tonight somewhere.
Nah, bother, mate. See you later. Good night,
Alright,
everyone.
bro. In a bit, man. In a bit. Respect, man. Respect. Yeah, I'm going to find this really gay song, right? I was lying early on. That was Louise's choice. That song at the start was Louise's choice, not mine, like I said. I'm not that cool. But this was my song. 1 sec, dudes.